Louder.
Ah.
More passionate.
Young master. Why do you make me moan like this every day?
I have my reasons.
The second young master is at it again. Last night, he had 2 maidservants attend to him, and this morning, he's already indulging in pleasure again. This is too debauched. The key is, he doesn't even get kidney deficiency. It's downright enviable. No wonder they call him a profligate. Ever since that serious illness 3 years ago, the second young master changed completely. He's obsessed with women and neglects his studies. He's become the infamous profligate of Yunzhou.
Imperial decree has arrived. By the mandate of heaven, the Empress decrees, Zhou Fan, second son of the Duke of Zhou, is a profligate and dissolute, his reputation ruined, his virtue unworthy. His betrothal to us is hereby dissolved, so it is decreed.
3 years. A full 3 years. Ever since I transmigrated to this Dacian dynasty and learned of my betrothal to the Empress, I've been carousing and debauching, living a life of dissipation. And now, I've finally received this decree, annulling the marriage.
Zhou Fan, receive the decree. You brought this on yourself. You squandered this heaven-sent fortune.
This commoner receives the decree. Thank you for your great mercy. Eunuch, you don't understand men. My son finally doesn't have to enter the palace.
You unfilial son. I, a founding hero of the empire, a senior statesman of 3 reigns, was graced by the late emperor's favor to arrange this betrothal. Who would have thought I'd sire such a disgrace? You actually made Her Majesty issue a decree to break it off. You've brought utter shame upon the Zhou family. Guards, throw this unfilial son out.
Father.
What do you mean? Are you disowning me?
Don't call me father. You are not worthy to be my son. A concubine's son is just a concubine's son. I never should have let you step through the gates of the Duke's estate.
If not for the late emperor's decree, I wouldn't even have the right to call you father.
A bastard born of a lowly maid. If you couldn't replace Howard in entering the palace, someone like you think you could enter my Duke's estate?
So I was just a sacrificial pawn. I always thought that after the annulment, I could bring honor to the Duke's estate. I was the fool all along.
Bring honor to the Duke's estate? You? How presumptuous.
Master, please spare the young master. He's not a profligate. He had us go to the room. How dare you?
How dare a lowly maid like you speak? The sounds of your illicit affair echo through the Duke's estate every day. Do you think I'm deaf? Throw this wench out as well.
Don't bother. We'll leave on our own. Zhou Changfeng. I hope you won't regret this.
Your Highness, the plan has failed.
It's fine.
The Empress is currently in Yunzhou.
Initiate the plan. Find the Empress as quickly as possible and kill her.
Yes.
This rotten Duke's estate. I've long wanted to leave this place.
Young master. But if we leave the Duke's estate, we won't even have a place to stay. What are we going to do?
You think I only spent my time spanking you? Huh? I've been secretly developing technology and built my own secret base. It was originally meant to oppose the Empress. I never thought it would first expose my heartless father.
A secret base. Young master, so all those strange inventions of yours came from there. Xiao Chun really wants to see it.
No rush. Nothing's happening today. Let's go enjoy some music and entertainment. I heard the Tianxiang Pavilion has a new top courtesan. But she never takes clients. Unless someone can write a poem that truly moves her heart, then he can become her guest of honor.
A brothel. Young master, you want to go to a brothel. But we have no money.
How vulgar. This young master has talent. That's enough. Let's go.
Your Majesty, Zhou Fan doesn't seem upset at all. In fact, he seems a little
happy. He's that happy to break off the engagement with me. Not a hint of regret.
Should we still follow him? Yes.
I want to see for myself how this good-for-nothing manages without his status as the Duke's son. What will he do? Bastard, a wastrel is a wastrel. Just kicked out of his home, and he heads straight to a brothel. He's absolute scum.
I'll go execute Zhou Fan right now. Freed from the engagement, he's truly running wild.
No need. Penniless and still looking for fun? He'll probably be thrown out any minute.
Isn't this the second young master of the Zhou Duke's estate? Wait, no. I remember you were kicked out of the estate. Now you're just a stray dog.
So what? Don't bother me. I'm here to have fun tonight.
To be continued.
Don't bother me. I'm here for a good time tonight.
Tough talk. Coming to a brothel costs money. Do you have any? If you get on your knees and bark like a dog, as the son of the richest man in Yunzhou, I might consider giving you a few taels of silver to have some fun with an old hag.
No need for your concern. My target tonight is Shiyue.
Who? Xiuu. You? A toad lusting after a swan. Lady Xiuu. Is someone a worthless piece of trash like you can even think about? Let me be straight with you. Xiuu is my goddess. I'm determined to have her tonight. You have no money, no talent. What can you possibly compare to me?
Then let's make a bet.
Fine. If you become Lady Xius, guest of honor, I'll give you 1,000 taels. If not, you give me your maid.
Deal. I'll take that bet. Xiao Chun, someone's sending us money.
See you. Lady See You. Lady See You is about to appear.
What a beauty.
A brothel has such a heavenly beauty.
Don't even think about it, friend. Sayui was mine.
Big talk. I'm more optimistic about that rich young master.
Your taste is truly awful.
How dare you? How dare you speak nonsense about my young master?
Just joking. Why so serious?
Whoever can write a poem that captures Cuyue's heart will become her guest of honor tonight, free of charge. If no one can, then the old rules apply: 1,000 taels for a song, 10,000 for a dance.
After rain in empty mountains, autumn evening arrives. Goose, goose, goose. Bending its neck, it sings to the sky. White feathers float on green water. Before my bed, bright moonlight. I suspect it's frost on the ground.
A pippa melody, slow and lingering. I hear it echoing around my ears, following the sound to see the player. Shocked to find a heavenly being, Xiue.
Good. Good poem.
Well,
This poem.
Good poem.
This is a good poem. Oh my god. Saying you have bad taste is a compliment.
Your Xiuu is about to be taken.
Impossible. My poem will crush Lin Feng's.
You're bragging.
Lady Shiyue, I wonder if this humble poem of mine can meet your discerning eyes? Lady Xiuu, what do you mean? What I brought today is a poem by the esteemed Master Li Wen, and you still say it's not good enough? What is this if not making fools of us?
This is actually by Master Li Wen. No wonder it's so exquisite. Such profound imagery, such fitting descriptions. Truly a masterpiece for the ages. If even the sage of poetry Li Wen's work isn't good enough, then who in the world could possibly compose a poem to your satisfaction? Miss See You, are you treating us like fools? For your own amusement?
Who says a poem by the sage of poetry Li Wen must necessarily be a good poem? Since the rules were set by Miss Cua, then, naturally, it's up to her subjective judgment. Am I right?
You good-for-nothing wastrel. How dare you question the sage of poetry? What about your poem? Recite it for everyone to hear.
Zhou Fan, that uneducated, incompetent
Waste who was dumped by the Empress, can write poetry. Zhou Fan is definitely going to lose. Lin Feng brought a poem by the sage of poetry. What can he possibly compare with that?
Hey, make way. It's time for me to show off. Her robe is like a cloud, her face a flower. Spring breeze caresses the rail, dew-laden splendor. If not seen atop the Jade Mountain Peak, then surely met beneath the moon at Jasper Terrace.
This poem's content is wildly imaginative. So rich in imagery. It truly is a peerless masterpiece. I never imagined that in our great Qian dynasty there would be someone capable of such a stunning poem. This wastrel is actually so talented.
Brilliant. This poem is genuinely excellent. Not a single line directly mentions a person, yet every line vividly portrays one. Could a wastrel really write this? Tonight, See You truly belongs to the wastrel Zhou Fan.
Miss Xiua, I humbly present this. I wonder if this poem can meet your discerning eye?
Young Master Zhou, your diction is splendid, your talent boundless. I am but a woman of shallow learning, and dare not presume to critique. However, this poem has deeply captured my heart. I wish to accompany young Master Zhou through this lovely night.
No rush. We have the whole night. We can have a deep exchange.
See You.
What is the meaning of this? The nonsense he wrote is pure garbage. Why does it deserve your favor? If Times That Times poem can meet your standards, why can't the poem composed by the venerable Master Li Wen? You're only helping him because you know about our bet. You're doing this on purpose.
If young Master Lin is dissatisfied, you may ask the audience here to judge. Or, you may even ask Master Li Wen himself to evaluate.
Young Master Lin, don't humiliate yourself further. Zhou Fan's poem is excellent. Even my own teacher, Li Wen, might not necessarily be able to compose its equal. If you continue to pester like this, I'm afraid others will think you're a sore loser.
Ignorance is truly terrifying. Lin Feng, you've lost. Time is fleeting. I shall not keep young Master Lin company any longer. Take good care of my maidservant.
Yes.
Zhou Fan, the humiliation I suffered today, I will repay it 100-fold in the future.
Zhou Fan is really going upstairs with Cua. Your Majesty, I shall go and behead him at once.
Zhou Fan was originally my betrothed, yet now he's with a brothel woman. Swaying. Go deliver the decree. Raid all the brothels within the Great Qian borders.
Yes.
Young Master, why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're beautiful, of course. I've never seen such a pretty girl before.
You're quite frank, young Master. Then, it's my turn to serve you.
Do you have any experience?
No. This is my first time. However, having lived in the brothel for long, I've heard the older sisters talk about these pleasurable matters.
Then let me take the lead.
By order of the prefect, investigate the brothel, arrest everyone. Officer, you can arrest me, but please don't tell my wife. Otherwise my life is over. You have a wife and you're here at a brothel. It's people like you who drive up the prices. Aren't you the same? Serves you right for getting caught.
Was prostitution illegal in ancient times too? That's not what the history books say.
Tianxiang Pavilion in Yunzhou has been operating for decades. Nothing has ever happened. Why would it be raided all of a sudden tonight?
Because someone in the capital Offended His Majesty. Strange. My decree was just issued. And the prefect of Yunzhou arrived. That was a bit too fast. But it's just as well. At least that playboy Zhou Fan didn't get his way. Thinking of having fun with a prostitute. He'll have to get past me first.
The Empress visits brothels too? Rumor has it the Empress has 3,000 male concubines. She can't even satisfy them all.
How dare you slander the Empress? Are you tired of living?
Why are you so worked up? Not just you. Even if the Empress were standing right here, I'd still say it. Freedom of speech, you know?
Besides,
If the Empress hadn't given the order,
would the two of us have been arrested?
Zhou Fan. Why is it that after you broke off the engagement with the Empress, you suddenly changed from a playboy into a talented scholar?
brother, to be honest with you, I was only pretending to be a playboy.
What? You really didn't want to marry the Empress that much?
Of course not. The Empress is fat and ugly, and she has a terrible temper. With 3,000 male concubines, if I entered the palace, after being favored twice, in that harem full of scheming and intrigue, I'd be done for. Wouldn't it be better to be with my lady Cua and enjoy life freely? Isn't that wonderful?
What do you mean fat and ugly? Terrible temper. Who dares spread rumors about me? Who is spreading rumors about the Empress?
Rumors. You know the Empress?
My young master has extensive connections in the capital. Of course, he knows the Empress.
Then hurry up and find someone to get us out of here. If word gets out that your young master was caught whoring, and it reaches the capital, how embarrassing would that be?
This doesn't seem like the way to the magistrate's office.
You're not Yunzhou officers.
We are officers. Just doing some part-time work after hours. Kill 2 people. Before I go on a killing spree, you better scram.
My good-for-nothing old man really is good for nothing. Already wants me dead so soon.
Who in Yunzhou wants to kill me? Has my identity been exposed?
You should go, friend. This has nothing to do with you.
Get lost, you useless fool, so you don't get dragged into this.
Are you crazy, friend? They're here for me.
A playboy like you is worth killing. Talk. Who are you here to kill?
Rushing to your deaths. Since you want to die, I'll grant your wish. Kill them all.
Talk. Who sent you? Your young master, he took poison.
What a ruthless move. Investigate this. Find out who's behind this.
Yes. Who's playing tricks? Clad in snow-white robes. Sword tip stained with blood. This is...
To be continued. Holding the sun and moon, plucking the stars. There is no one like me in this world. I am Ziman Chuixue.
one of the world's top 3 swordsmen. Master of the 10,000 Plum Blossoms Villa in the northern frontier. I kill in pursuit of art. Jimen Chuixue.
Sounds impressive. Brother, do you dare turn around and speak?
Since you wish to see my face, then I shall let you all appreciate my peerless beauty.
Quick, turn around. Don't blind my titanium alloy dog eyes.
Kid, you've caught my attention. After I kill these 2 ladies, I'll send you off as a bonus.
Who do you think you are? Trying to send me off? Brother, I misunderstood earlier. Looks like they really are here for you.
Simen Shuixue, who sent you to assassinate me? Do you know who I am?
I never ask a dead man's name. Those who see my face, everyone present here, is already dead.
Arrogant. If you want to kill my young master, you'll have to get through me first. I've heard Jimen Chuishue's swordsmanship is superb. Let's see what you've got.
Young master, aren't we going to run?
Run? Run from what? This is way better than the movies. Live action. Can't miss this opportunity.
Action flick. Movie, young master. If we don't run now, we might get killed, young master.
Don't worry, I'm skilled in both arts and martial. I'll be fine.
Here.
Have some sunflower seeds. In this world, no one can harm me. A mere Zimen Chuishue is nothing.
To be continued.
This playboy. My guards are fighting for their lives, and he's here flirting and watching the show. At such a critical moment, he still has the mood to have women on both arms. What a lecher. Zhou, aren't you scared?
Scared? Scared of what? Don't you have your guards? I can tell at a glance your guard is a top-tier master.
You have some good eyes. Sui Ying is one of the top 5 masters of the Great Qian dynasty.
Sir, your guard seems to be losing.
Are you okay?
Shuiying is ashamed. I am no match for Zimen Chuixue. Young master, run. I will buy you the time it takes to drink a cup of tea.
What time do you think this is? And you're still in the mood for sunflower seeds?
I have OCD. If I don't finish these seeds, I'll feel terrible.
If we don't run now, we're really going to die.
Run? Why should we run?
If we don't run, we'll be killed.
Killed? A mere Simen Chuishue is nothing. Let your guard step down. I'll go meet him in Chuishue.
Young master.
Even though she's just a guard, she's still a beauty. It'd be a shame if she died.
Are you crazy? Simen Chuixue is a peerless master. He has the ability to take an enemy general's head from amidst 10,000 troops. Even if all the soldiers from Yinzhou Prefecture came, they couldn't stop him. You're just a spoiled brat. How can you stand against Simen Chuixue?
How? With the 3 years I've spent delving into technology, developing a large number of secret weapons, Simen Chuixue is nothing.
Young master, why haven't you left yet? I can't hold on much longer.
Beauty.
You've already coughed up blood twice. If you charge again, you'll die. Let me deal with him in Chuishue.
Leave it to you? You want to fight Shimen Chuixue? As one of the top 5 masters of Great Qian, even I can't defeat him. A playboy like you would just be throwing your life away.
Just because you can't doesn't mean others can't. Watch closely. See how I wipe out Shimen Chuishue.
A mere brat dares to boast so arrogantly? Across the entire world, no one has ever dared to say they will wipe me, Simen Chuixue, out. Where the sea ends, the sky becomes the shore. Where swordsmanship peaks, I stand alone. Since you seek death, I'll let you witness my swordsmanship. I'll behead you first, and use your head to consecrate my sword.
Hey, let me get ready.
Let me get ready.
Are you an idiot, you pampered brat? You think a piece of sheet metal can block my sword? My black sheath longsword has a blade 44 inches long. It weighs 8 pounds, 13 ounces. It can slice through iron like butter.
Damn it. I never should have trusted you. If you get my young master killed, we'll exterminate 10 generations of your family.
Are you joking with me? This is your so-called secret weapon? What good is a piece of sheet metal?
You have no vision. This is the secret weapon's core activation device. And now, Witness a miracle.
Continued.
What Iron Man? I, a master swordsman, know many heroes, but I've never heard of anyone in the martial world called Iron Man.
Ignorant fool. Iron Man is the world's most powerful divine weapon. I spent a fortune researching this. How can mere martial artists compare?
You call this pile of scrap metal a divine weapon?
What do you know? It's made of titanium alloy. It's impervious to blades and spears. Unaffected by fire or water.
It can soar to the heavens.
And is capable of anything.
Even against 1,000 troops, killing is as easy as cutting grass. I advise you to leave now. Otherwise, after tonight, there will only be 2 of the 3 great swordsmen left.
Arrogant and ignorant. This big metal box just adds a bit of defense at most. It can't move and kill people, can it? With the effort it took to build this box, you'd be better off practicing the Iron Shirt and Golden Bell techniques.
Joe Fan, you're too naive. This metal box of yours Shimenchushue can shatter it with one strike.
Joe Fan, don't be stubborn. I don't want to drag you into this. This has nothing to do with you. Take Miss Cua and go.
Aximen Chuixue. If you dare harm my young master, the great Qian dynasty will not let you go.
Threatening me? You think your young master is some great Qian noble?
I am the current.
Enough.
I, Zhou Fan, am not a heartless man.
Today, I will protect you.
Not even Jesus could take you from me.
In this life or death moment, I'm willing to risk my life with you. Such a loyal and righteous man is really just a pampered brat.
Since you're asking for death, I'll cut you down first. Impossible. My black sheath longsword was forged from 9 heavens mystic iron. How can it not pierce this scrap metal?
He blocked it. Zhou Fan actually blocked it. Shimen Chushua's sword technique.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I've roamed the world for years. My divine mystic iron sword actually broke.
Simon Chushue's sword broke. This metal box is so hard.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. If word of this gets out, it will shock the entire martial world.
I never imagined young Master Zhou is not only brilliant, but also possesses such profound martial arts skills. To be able to become young Master Zhou's concubine is truly an honor for Cua.
He used to be my fiancé.
Seaman Chuixue, is that all you've got?
You couldn't even scratch an itch for me.
You spoiled brat. Don't get cocky. This swordsman still has an ultimate move I haven't used. This move is the result of 20 years of my dedicated research. Once unleashed, the heavens and earth will darken, the sun and moon will lose their light. Everything will be annihilated. To witness my ultimate move before you die is a rare fortune for you.
What kind of bullshit ultimate move is that?
In the face of my Iron Man armor, it's all garbage.
Ultimate move? Could it be the legendary one sword, a flurry of snow? They say this move can sweep away 1,000 troops. Its power is immense. No one in the martial world can withstand it. Only the other 2 great swordsmen can barely hold their ground against it.
Zhou Fan, you must not be careless.
Too late. Just this iron shell won't be able to block one sword, a flurry of snow. Die.
be continued.
How is this possible? My one sword, a flurry of snow, is invincible, yet it couldn't even pierce this iron box. What kind of demonic object is this?
I told you, it's a divine weapon.
If you could pierce it.
How could it be called divine?
He blocked it. One sword, a flurry of snow was blocked. Young master, we're saved.
Good. Zhou Fan. If you can save me and kill Jimin Shui, I'll credit you with a great achievement.
Just you wait and see.
Now it's my turn to fight back.
Your clumsy iron box only adds a bit of defense, that's all. Let's see how you plan to defeat me.
Who said Iron Man only knows defense?
Now let me show you.
The power of my divine weapon. Forget about Simon Shui. Even if all three of the world's greatest swordsmen gathered here, I could easily wipe them out.
Who dares to be so arrogant?
Daring to challenge the three great swordsmen. Jimin Shui, you're useless. You've shamed the three of us, the great swordsmen.
It seems you too, like me, are here under someone's commission. To kill, right?
One sword comes from the west, a celestial immortal flies. Lord of White Cloud City, Yi Gucheng, the sword demon who has reached the state of no self, Dugu Chubai. We're finished. With the three great swordsmen joining forces, no one under heaven can stand against them. We have no way out.
Zhou Fan, it's all because of your jinxing mouth.
Don't worry. The three great swordsmen, in my presence, aren't even worthy of shining my shoes.
Ignorant fool, so arrogant. You truly have no idea what it means for the three of us great swordsmen to gather. In this world, there is not a single person worthy of making the three of us great swordsmen act together. This time, you're dead.
Shui, it's been years. I never imagined your skills would have regressed so much. You can't even beat some snot-nosed kid. It seems. From now on, the three great swordsmen will only be two.
Exactly. You are no longer worthy to stand alongside us.
Gentlemen, do not be careless. That pampered brat's iron box has astonishing defensive power. It'll take all three of us to crack it open.
Ridiculous. In all my life, Yi Gucheng has never needed to join forces with anyone.
I, the sword demon, am peerless. To deal with a mere child. Why would I need your help? If word got out, wouldn't it be a joke?
I admire your arrogance.
Brat, if you kneel and beg for mercy now, I might spare your life. My sword does not slay the nameless.
My target is the person behind you. Don't throw your life away, just to play the hero.
How dare you act so cocky in front of Iron Man? So the novels were all lies.
You three old geezers.
Are nothing like true heroes.
Zhou Fan, what are you thinking? How dare you mock these two swordsmen? Young master, let me buy you some time. Get out of here.
Zhou Fan, are you sure about this?
Relax. Dealing with these old geezers is as easy as eating and drinking.
Fine. I'll trust you this once.
Young master, you mustn't. Your life is tied to the fate of the great Qin dynasty. How can you entrust it to this pampered brat, Zhou Fan? Besides, it's the three great swordsmen combined. How can he possibly win?
My mind is made up.
No one in this world dares to mock me like that. Kid, you're asking for it.
Since you're so eager to die, I'll grant your wish.
A sword from the west.
Lonely 9 swords.
To be continued. He lost. He lost. Yi Gucheng, Dugu Chubai. None were a match for Zhou Fan. I never thought there was anyone in the world who could truly defeat the three great swordsmen. If word got out, no one would believe it. As a man of the Jianghu, to witness this great battle is truly an honor.
Well done. You didn't disappoint me.
I'm telling you, you three old geezers with skills like that. I didn't even use my ultimate move and you're already down. Pathetic.
Kid, don't get cocky. I was careless just now.
This Iron Man can attack and defend. In all my years wandering the martial world, I've never heard of such a divine weapon. Shimen Chuishui, join us against this foe.
Brother Yi, please maintain your proud demeanor from earlier.
You jest, Brother Himen. Since we've accepted this commission, working together to eliminate the target is what matters most. With the three of us united, we can surely kill Iron Man. What do you mean by this?
This Iron Man's power is beyond comprehension. I have decided not to wade into these muddy waters. You two, take care.
Coward. To be mentioned in the same breath as you is a disgrace. I will fight to the death to fulfill the commission, Brother Dugu.
The two of us. My apologies, Brother Yi. I am feeling unwell, and must return to recuperate. Next time, I'll come back for this kid's head.
How treacherous. You think you can sneak away and leave me to face him alone? I will fight to the bitter end.
Halt. Don't move. Tell me who hired you, and I might spare your lives. Otherwise, Iron Man will make you wish you were dead, but unable to die.
That's right, exactly.
No comment. Don't think that just because you have this Iron Man weapon, you can kill me, Hyman Chuixue. It's not that simple.
I, Yigucheng, come and go as I please. No one in this world can stop me.
We'll take to the skies. I don't believe this iron box can actually fly.
To be continued.
It's sword flight. I never imagined the three great swordsmen's level was already this terrifying. In the world today, you won't find a fourth person with such skill.
Little girl, you have some insight.
Zhou Fan. On a day when you lack Iron Man's protection, this swordsman will surely take your head.
Threatening me?
Then none of you three are leaving. Who says my Iron Man can't fly?
It's flying. It's flying. Iron Man can fly too?
Incredible. Such a divine weapon. If I could obtain it, I could sweep across the world.
So it can fly. So what? I travel by sword, covering 1,000 miles in a day. How fast can that clumsy iron shell of yours possibly fly?
I've cultivated for 30 years. My inner energy is profound. I can fly 3,000 miles by sword. How will you catch me?
I can travel 5,000 miles a day.
You're all trash. My Iron Man is supersonic. It can circle the Earth in 2 hours.
None of you will survive.
A rare chance to kill 3 masters, and we're just letting them escape.
Relax, they won't get far.
Gentlemen, times have changed.
I, Simen Chuixue, have roamed the world unchallenged. To think I'd meet my end here.
You 3 old farts. Not only interrupted my snack, you've also ruined my appetite.
Adding insult to injury, I'll die with my eyes wide open.
He's dead. The 3 swordsmen who roamed the world are dead. Just like that.
What a shame. We didn't find out who was behind this.
Young master. With the 3 great swordsmen dead, the martial world will be thrown into chaos. Zhou Fan, with his own power, defeated the world's 3 greatest swordsmen. If this gets out, the whole world will be in an uproar. Zhou Fan will surely become famous across the land.
This playboy, is he really just a playboy? Good thing I came to Yunzhou. Otherwise, I'd have been completely fooled by him.
Young Master. Young Master is accomplished in both literature and martial arts, a man of both virtue and talent. Shi Yue truly admires you.
Right? The young master has even greater skills. When we get back later, I'll let you see for yourself. It's all because of these 3 old farts. They ruined our fun.
You lecher. You can't go 3 sentences without mentioning women. You're utterly hopeless.
My friend, you are mistaken. Appetite and lust are part of human nature. Besides, Lady Xiyue is as beautiful as a flower. My admiration for Lady Xiyue is only natural.
Smooth talker. Aren't you afraid the Empress will find out?
So what if she does? Can she even control me? We've already called off the engagement anyway.
She can't control you. But if your act of pretending to be a playboy were discovered by Her Majesty, do you think she would let you off? Pal.
We're brothers in debauchery. We just faced life and death together. To do this is far too heartless.
Fine. Give me the Iron Man suit, and I'll keep your secret.
No, absolutely not. I consider you a friend. And you try to freeload off me? This Iron Man suit cost me a fortune to build. It's my secret weapon, kept for emergencies. I absolutely cannot just hand it over.
What if I buy it? I'll offer 500,000 taels. That's generous, isn't it? A divine weapon like this. Only in my hands. Can it reach its full potential?
500,000 taels? Are you trying to insult me? At least 50 million taels.
50 million taels? Are you robbing me? That's the Great Qian Dynasty's annual tax revenue.
So what? That's the friends and family price. You think if I took it to an auction house, it could fetch 100 million?
So there's no room for negotiation? Fine. Then I will report the situation truthfully to His Majesty.
My friend, please show some mercy. How about this? In my secret base, I have many other treasures. Although not as good as the Iron Man, they are still first-rate divine artifacts. I'll let you pick any 3. How about it?
Deal. I'd like to see what other divine weapons you have.
Brother, I still don't know your name.
Qinxia.
When Qinxia smiles, he's actually this charming. Damn it. Why am I having such thoughts? Playing the playboy for too long, my orientation is starting to change.
Greetings, Your Highness.
How are the arrangements going?
Your Highness, everything is proceeding smoothly. I have already located the Empress. And I've sent people to assassinate her.
By the Empress's side is Shui Ying, one of the 5 great masters of Daqian. Are the people you sent reliable?
Rest assured, Your Highness, I have commissioned the 3 great swordsmen of the realm to assassinate the Empress. This time, she won't escape even if she grows wings.
You were actually able to hire him and Chui Shui, Dugu Chubai, and Yigu Cheng, all 3 masters?
Yes. This old minister was fortunate to have helped them in the past, forming a connection. Now that all 3 masters are acting together, it can be considered repaying my favor.
Good. Excellent. With the 3 great swordsmen acting together, even facing a massive army, they can easily take the Empress's head. The Empress is surely doomed. Duke, you have handled this matter exceptionally well. I will reward you handsomely.
Thank you, Your Highness. To serve Your Highness is this old minister's honor.
Father, your son has urgent news to report.
Speak. Has the assassination of the Empress succeeded?
It failed.
What? How is that possible? How could those 3 fail? With just that Shuang by the Empress's side, how could she possibly stop those 3? Could it be the Empress's personal guards also went with her? Even so, that still shouldn't be possible. To stop 3 great masters?
Shui Ying alone couldn't stop them. The personal guards didn't come either. It was Zhou Fan who saved the Empress.
What did you say? Zhou Fan? Nonsense. What is Zhou Fan like? Don't I know? He's just a playboy. How could he possibly do that?
Zhou Fan is a playboy, but he possesses a divine weapon called Iron Man. Zhou Fan used the Iron Man to defeat the 3 masters and save the Empress.
Iron Man? He has lived in the Duke's mansion for over 20 years. How have I never heard of it?
Your son has never seen it either. But it's said this divine weapon is incredibly hard and possesses extraordinary power.
This rebellious child. Is she determined to oppose me? Go notify the 3 great swordsmen immediately. Have them wait for the right moment to assassinate the Empress. I refuse to believe Zhou Fan will stay by her side forever.
The 3 masters are already dead.
What? 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 How is that possible? Those 3 are top-tier masters, figures of such stature, that with a single stomp, they could make the entire martial world tremble. How could they be killed so easily?
Father, the intelligence report is indeed accurate.
It was Zhou Fan again.
Yes. Using Iron Man, Zhou Fan instantly and effortlessly killed the three masters.
Iron Man. Does such a divine artifact truly exist in this world? Duke Zhou, what a fine son you've raised. The hard-won chance for assassination was ruined by your son.
That rebellious son. Had I known, I shouldn't have just expelled him from the mansion, I should have killed him outright. Your Highness, please grant this old subject a chance to redeem himself. I will definitely bring back that rebellious son's head to you.
What use do I have for his head? Iron Man, a divine artifact like that. If I could obtain it, I could sweep across the world. Not only seizing the throne of the great Qian dynasty, but even conquering the Six Kingdoms and achieving eternal dominance. Would be effortless.
Your Highness is wise. Your subject will definitely seize Iron Man and present it to you. After all, Zhou Fan is also my son. I don't believe he would defy me.
Good. This matter, I entrust it to you. After success, once I ascend the throne, you shall be the Chancellor.
Thank you, Your Highness. I will go find that rebellious son immediately.
Wait. How is the progress on having you contact the three major martial sects of Great Qian?
Reporting to Your Highness, I have communicated with Shen Lian, Master of the Thousand Mechanisms Pavilion, Xian Xiaotian, leader of the Salt Gang, and Shen Wansan, president of the Myriad Gold Chamber of Commerce. I have communicated with them, and they have gladly agreed to support our uprising.
Heaven helps me. Now most officials in the court have submitted to me. With the addition of the three major martial sects and the divine weapon Iron Man, let's see what the Empress can use to fight me.
Your Highness, there is one more thing. The 100,000 private soldiers I have raised are already disguised as bandits, stationed in the mountains 10 li outside Yunzhou, ready to be mobilized at any time.
Excellent. The day I obtain the divine weapon Iron Man will be the day we launch our uprising.
To be continued. Welcome. This is called a drone. After deployment, it flies at high altitude. It can observe enemy movements miles away.
That's incredible. If two armies were to engage in battle, using this device, wouldn't it mean we could see enemy movements from miles away?
Exactly.
Isn't this the legendary clairvoyance?
This is a listening device. Once installed, you can eavesdrop on conversations.
If two armies were to engage using this, couldn't we hear the enemy's tactics?
Then this is the legendary clairaudience.
And this one? This is the legendary walkie-talkie. After using it, two or more people can communicate from miles apart.
So amazing. If two armies use this in battle, combined with clairvoyance, wouldn't it mean we could command our troops from 1,000 miles away?
Of course, no problem.
This is the legendary martial art of projecting one's voice over great distances.
Correct. I find you're quite suited to perform crosstalk. As the straight man. This one is called an AK. It's a lethal weapon. Even if you used it, Qin Xia, you could easily kill a master like Simon Chui Shui.
If two armies were to engage, and all our soldiers were equipped with these, couldn't one soldier take on 10,000 enemies alone?
Taking on 10,000 is a bit exaggerated. But taking on 1,000 shouldn't be a problem. You keep talking about two armies engaging. Are you planning to rebel?
Me, rebel? The entire realm belongs to the Empress. And I am utterly loyal to the Empress. How could I rebel?
Good to hear. I have no desire to be some kind of traitorous scoundrel.
I never expected this playboy to have such high principles. No wonder he was once the man betrothed to me, the Emperor. I really like these things. Can I have them all?
No. We agreed these items are limited to 3 choices. These are all prepared for the Empress.
Are you saying these things You intend to give them as betrothal gifts to the Empress?
No. If the Empress refuses to annul the engagement, I will stage a rebellion.
To be continued.
How dare you? Treacherous ambition. I'll cut you down with one stroke of my sword.
You're playing with fire. This is my turf. I'll blow your head off with one shot. Believe me, I'll send you to join those 3 old geezers playing mahjong in the underworld.
Even if I die, I will defend the Empress.
Mention the Empress and you lose your cool. You're truly her diehard fan. What's so great about the Empress? She's depraved and tyrannical.
The Empress isn't good. You despise the Empress that much?
The Empress is utterly incompetent and tyrannical. With 3,000 male consorts in her harem, it's still not enough to satisfy her. Last year, she ordered the Ministry of Revenue to allocate 300,000 taels of silver. What for? To build the Talent Appraisal Bureau on a grand scale. They recruited a huge number of talented men. They claimed it was to seek talent. But 3 months after they joined the Bureau, guess what happened?
What happened?
3 days later, those talented men were pale and swollen, barely able to walk. Weak in all 4 limbs. Clearly, they were completely drained. Isn't that incompetence? Isn't that lechery?
You're looking for debt.
Why did you hit me? Don't tell me Brother Chinchia also joined the Bureau and was favored by the Empress?
Disgusting. You playboy. Your mind is utterly filthy. Those scholars went to take exams.
Who believes that? Forget it. You two do as you please. I'm going to spend the night with Lady CUA.
Wait a minute. What's that good thing in your hand?
For safety. Essential for intimate relations. If you like, I can go get some. It's easy to get at the brothel.
Shameless. You are utterly shameless. You cannot share a room with Xiuyu.
Why not?
Because you have a marriage contract with the Empress. Even if it's annulled, you still belong to the Empress. What if Her Majesty changes her mind and wants to reaffirm the marriage contract?
Brother, don't be ridiculous. The Emperor's word is not a joke. If she really wants to get back with me, then I'll rebel. I won't keep you two company. Make yourselves at home.
Your Majesty is truly beautiful. Even I, Shui Ying, am captivated.
But that playboy Zhou Fan said I was ugly and fat and ill-tempered. And that I have a bunch of male concubines. But I haven't even married yet.
He is blind. Your Majesty, if you reveal your true appearance, and Zhou Fan sees it, he will surely regret it. By then, he'll be scrambling to please you.
Really?
Your Majesty, don't tell me you've actually taken a liking to that playboy?
How could that be? How could I possibly like that playboy?
When shall we return to the capital? The court is unstable lately. There are more and more voices opposing you. The neighboring states are eyeing our great Qian dynasty covetously. The situation is not optimistic.
No rush. I still want to see what else Zhou Fan is hiding. Building Iron Man requires a huge fortune. But where does a playboy like him get that kind of money? I must get to the bottom of this.
But if you are not in the capital, the 8th prince might seize control of the court and threaten you.
It's fine. After all, in this court, there are only a few officials loyal to me. I need to carefully cultivate my own talent. Although this Zhou Fan is a playboy and a womanizer, he is an upright man. And in his possession is Iron Man, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and other divine weapons. If he can be used by me, I can turn the tide.
Your Majesty, would you entrust the fate of the great Qian dynasty to a playboy? Your Majesty, please reconsider.
This playboy? No. This Zhou Fan, who has pretended to be a playboy for 3 years, holds too many secrets. He's worth the gamble for me.
I understand. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, this room isn't very soundproof.
Bastard. Swaying. Right now, immediately. Castrate this shameless scoundrel for me.
To be continued.
What is this?
Young Master, this is an invitation from the Zhou Duke's residence, inviting you to attend the Duke's 50th birthday banquet tomorrow.
Not going.
Young Master, the messenger specifically told me that you must attend. Said there's an important matter to discuss.
Shen Lian, Master of the Thousand Secrets Pavilion. Shen Wanzan of the 10,000 Gold Chamber of Commerce. Xiang Shaoshan of the Salt Gang. We pay our respects to our master.
Rise.
These three are all prominent figures in the Great Qian dynasty. They actually address young Master Zhou as their master?
Have you investigated the matter of yesterday's assassination by the three great swordsmen?
Master, it has been investigated. It was arranged by your father, Duke Zhou.
As expected of my dear father. To hire the three great swordsmen. What a grand gesture. Brother Qin Xia, what exactly is your background?
Master, this subordinate is incompetent. We failed to uncover Qin Qia's identity. Only that he is from the palace. Shen Lai, you useless fool. If you can't find out, what if he harms the master? The three great swordsmen are renowned throughout the land. Master, for your safety, please return with me to the Salt Gang. Our 100,000 members will protect you. Mere three great swordsmen are not worthy of making our master hide. They have already been killed by the master.
What?
The master's strength is extraordinary. This subordinate is in awe.
It was nothing. You came here late at night. Is there something else?
Duke Zhou approached us.
My dear father really is a villain with ill intentions.
Originally, we thought, with your involvement, that's why we agreed. Otherwise, Duke Zhou wouldn't even be able to enter the gates of my Shen family. Yes, master. If it weren't for your face. What is Duke Zhou?
Well done. Continue to maintain contact with Duke Zhou. I want to see what kind of trouble he can stir up.
Yes.
Any leads on the assassination attempt?
Nothing yet.
And where is Zhou Fan getting the huge funds needed to build the Iron Man? Have you found out?
Nothing yet.
You know nothing. What good are you?
Please forgive me, Your Majesty. However, I have received intelligence that the Duke of Zhou has privately raised an army of 100,000. They are currently disguised as bandits, stationed in the mountains 10 miles outside Yunzhou. They're plotting treason.
Excellent. Before the 8th prince even makes a move, the Duke of Zhou can't sit still. They all want to rebel against me. Then let them run the empire.
Calm your anger, Your Majesty.
A mere Duke of Zhou is naturally beneath my notice. But he is Zhou Fan's father. That makes things tricky.
Your Majesty, I have a plan. Why not inform Zhou Fan of the situation truthfully? It could also test Zhou Fan's loyalty to De Qian. If he has disloyal intentions, we can prepare to deal with him early.
Good idea.
Brother Qin Xia, I have something to tell you.
Perfect timing.
I also have something to tell you.
I also have something to tell you.
You go first.
No, you go first.
I want to report something. My father, the Duke of Zhou, intends to rebel.
What makes you say that?
The attempt on your life was my father's doing. Outside Yunzhou, there are 100,000 bandits. They are my father's private army. He has contacted martial sects from all over to help him.
Incredible. My people found out nothing. How does Zhou Fan know so much information? Even so, the Duke of Zhou is your father. Betraying him like this doesn't seem right, does it?
So what? I am the sworn enemy of all evil. As a citizen of Daqian, I firmly support the Empress's rule. My heart is true, as clear as the sun and moon.
Good.
Good.
I am greatly comforted. Whether it's defeating the three great swordsmen or reporting the Duke of Zhou's rebellion, you have rendered great service. Speak. What reward do you want? I'll ask Her Majesty for it. To have you serve as an official in the capital. How about that?
No. Brother Qinxia, you misunderstand. I truly don't want to be an official. In that case, then go tell the Empress to please not remarry me. I really don't want to enter the palace as a male consort.
Then what do you plan to do?
If he shows no mercy, then I won't show any justice. Tomorrow is my father's 50th birthday. I'm going to meet him.
That's clearly a trap. Are you sure you want to go?
You can't catch a tiger without entering its den.
I'll go with you.
To be continued.
How rude. How dare you? Get your filthy hands off me.
Don't be so petty. What's the big deal? Acting like a little girl.
Why do you smell so good? If it isn't Zhou Fan, the stray dog. What? Couldn't survive a few days on the streets? Finally realized how important the second son of Duke Zhou's estate is? Using the birthday celebration as an excuse to beg Duke Zhou's estate to take you back?
I don't give a damn about it. If it weren't for Zhou Changfeng's invitation, I wouldn't have bothered coming.
Ridiculous.
How pathetic. Such a lame excuse. You're just discarded trash. Why would Duke Zhou invite you? To attend the birthday banquet, you need an invitation. Do you have one? You went to great lengths just to get into the Zhou estate. If I didn't have an invitation myself, you might have fooled me. Look. This is what a real invitation looks like. Understandable, trash like you would never get to see one. Here's the deal. Get on your knees and bark like a dog. I'll put in a good word for you in front of Duke Zhou.
Lin Feng, oh Lin Feng, I never realized before that you're just a watchdog for the Duke's estate.
A watchdog is still better than a homeless stray dog. As long as I'm here today, you won't set foot in the Zhou estate.
Who's making a racket outside the Duke's estate?
Watchdog, your master is here. Go and curry favor.
Young Master Zhou, this worthless guy tried to enter the estate. I stopped him. Don't worry, I'll teach him a lesson for you.
How dare you?
Zhou Fan is a distinguished guest of our estate. Daring to stop him? You must have a death wish.
What?
He's a distinguished guest.
Impossible.
To be continued.
Second brother. You're finally here. I've been waiting for you.
Young Master Zhou, watch your words. I have nothing to do with Duke Zhou's estate anymore. I'm just a guest you invited.
Of course, of course. Please, come in. My father has been waiting for you.
Lin Feng, got what you deserved, huh? If you want to be a good dog, remember this. Without your master's permission, don't you dare act on your own.
Damn it. Zhou Fan, not only did you steal my goddess, Lady Shi Yue, you keep humiliating me. If I don't get my revenge, I, Lin Feng, am not a man. How long until the poetry sage, Li Wen, arrives?
He's on his way. He'll be here soon.
Good. Today, I will make sure Zhou Fan is utterly disgraced.
Father, Zhou Fan has arrived.
Good. Now that he has entered the Zhou residence, his life is no longer his own. Once we get Iron Man, we'll kill him immediately. This unfilial son has humiliated me in front of the prince and made me lose all face. He deserves to die 1,000 deaths.
Yes, Father. I've already borrowed hundreds of martial arts masters from the Salt Gang. This time, Zhou Fan won't be able to escape.
Soon, I will be the Prime Minister, second only to the Emperor, above all others.
Zhou Fan, you're in trouble.
You really know how to stir up trouble, you playboy.
Just a bunch of clowns.
Damn.
Why does Qinxia look so good when she smiles?
Oh no, oh no.
Could I really be? Turning?
Zhou Fan, get out. That day at Tianxiang Pavilion, you beat me by plagiarizing poetry and deceived Lady Xue. We refuse to share a room with a plagiarizing dog like you.
Get out. A stray dog. It must be plagiarized. A good-for-nothing playboy who can write poetry. That's the biggest joke ever.
Gentlemen, don't you have any new tricks? You keep accusing me of plagiarism. Who did I plagiarize from?
The poetry sage, of course.
With the poetry sage's shallow talent? Me, plagiarize him? Even if I gave him 100 years, he couldn't write a poem like that.
Who dares insult me? To be continued, who dares insult me?
Master Li, you finally arrived.
If I hadn't come, my reputation would have been ruined by some ignorant junior.
The living poetry sage. I never thought I'd get to meet a living legend in my lifetime. What an honor. Master Li is the leader of our Dacian literary world. How can he be compared to some nobody?
What kind of lowlife dares call himself the poetry sage?
Arrogant brat. When I was dominating the poetry scene, you were still a baby suckling milk. What right do you have to question me?
Zhou Fan, you plagiarized the poetry sage's poems, and that's bad enough. But now, in front of the sage himself, not only do you show no remorse, you even insult him. You have no respect for your elders. You are a disgrace to all the scholars of Dacian.
If you say I plagiarized, then show me the evidence.
What more evidence do you need? In the entire Dacian dynasty, besides the poetry sage, who else could write such timeless poetry?
Exactly. The poetry sage is famous throughout the land. It's said he can compose a timeless masterpiece in just 10 steps. How can we ordinary people compare to such a prodigious talent?
Zhou Fan, how dare you act so arrogantly in front of the poetry sage? Look across all of Dacian. Besides Master Li, who else can compose a poem in 10 steps?
You, a good-for-nothing playboy, have some nerve. I composed my first poem at 3, was famous by 10, and renowned across the land by 20. By 30, I could manage one poem every 10 steps. I am not considered a peerless talent. Are you saying you are?
All right. If, gentlemen, your standard for judgment is being able to compose a poem in 10 steps to be considered a peerless talent, then I can compose one in 3 steps, and each one would be a masterpiece for the ages. What would you say to that?
What did you say? Did I hear that right? You claim you can write a poem every 3 steps, and each one a timeless masterpiece? That is the biggest joke in the world.
Young master, this playboy really dares to speak. In front of so many people, he's not afraid of tripping over his own tongue.
It is indeed an exaggeration. I have never seen anyone who can write a poem every 3 steps. Even if Zhou Fan is talented, I doubt he could do it.
Outrageous. This is simply an insult to the literary world of Dacian. A poem every 3 steps? I have never heard of such a thing. Even the poetry immortal of the Zhou dynasty would not dare make such a boast.
You've never heard of it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Fine. You insolent brat. Do you dare compete with this old man? I will expose you for what you really are. You insolent brat. Do you dare compete with this old man? I will expose you for what you really are.
Why wouldn't I dare?
You dare compete in poetry with poetry sage Li Wen? Are you looking to die?
Don't be impulsive. Li Wen is the #1 poetry sage in Dacian. Although you have talent too, you certainly can't compare to Li Wen.
Don't worry. A mere poetry sage is not even on my radar. Speak, old man. How do you want to compete?
I will take the time it takes an incense stick to burn to compose 3 poems. Since you boasted of 1 poem every 3 steps, that shall be your limit. Compose 3 poems. Then everyone present will judge. We'll see whose poems are better. If you fail to produce a poem in 3 steps, you lose.
This isn't a fair competition. 1 poem every 3 steps is incredibly difficult. Why can't Zhou Fan also have an incense stick's time?
But this is what this playboy himself claimed. What? Dare to boast, but not dare to do it?
No problem. However, what are the stakes?
Are you insane? You really think you're a poetic genius? You're jumping into a pit of fire. So eager to be humiliated?
You embarrassing yourself is one thing, but dragging my young master down with you is utterly unforgivable.
If I win, you will publicly admit you are a worthless good-for-nothing, and swear never to compose poetry again in this life. If you win, I will cede my position as poetry sage to you.
No. You can't agree. If you stop writing poetry, who will revitalize Da Qian's literary world?
Revitalize the literary world with this playboy? You think too highly of him. Zhou Fan. I want to raise the stakes. If you lose, I want you to kneel down and kowtow to apologize to me. And give Miss Cua back to me. If you win, I'll be your dog. And crawl out of here.
Fine. No problem. I love watching people act like dogs. It's a bet.
You'll have to win first.
This playboy dares challenge the poetry sage. Utterly foolish. Ever since Master Li became the poetry sage, no one has dared challenge him. This is going to be a good show. He's just a stray dog, kicked out of the Duke's mansion. How dare he be so arrogant? Who gave him the nerve? This time, Zhou Fan is sure to be ruined. He'll become a despised scoundrel. Duke Zhou has arrived.
Greetings, Duke. At ease. Master Li, your esteemed presence brings great honor to my humble mansion. I often study your poetry, and I've always wondered when I might have the chance to have a long talk with you.
You flatter me, Duke.
Master Li, I have a favor to ask. My unfilial son, Zhou Fan, has offended you. I hope you can be magnanimous and not stoop to his level. Please call off this contest. He's just a good-for-nothing playboy. How could he possibly compare to you?
Since you, Duke, have spoken, I'll give you this face. But Zhou Fan must apologize to me for his reckless words and disrespect.
Unfilial son, come here and apologize to Master Li.
We're not competing. How boring. Wasn't Zhou Fan kicked out of the Duke's mansion? He's still his flesh and blood, after all. Duke Zhou is bound to protect him.
What's going on? Duke Zhou, watch your words. I'm just a bastard son of a lowly maid. I have no right to be in this Duke's mansion. My affairs are none of your concern. Worry about yourself.
I'm trying to help you.
Don't need it.
Since you want to make a fool of yourself, I won't stop you. Don't come crawling back to me later begging me to save you. Competing in poetry with the poetry sage. Utterly idiotic.
Old man, let's begin. Stop wasting time.
So eager to die? Then I'll oblige. I declare the poetry contest open. Worthless. You've taken 2 steps and haven't composed a single line. Take 1 more step and you lose.
All talk, as expected. Wasting my time. Looks like this playboy doesn't know the rules, does he?
Zhou Fan. Can you do it or not?
Do you not see? The Yellow River's waters descend from the sky, rushing to the sea, never to return. Do you not see? In bright mirrors of lofty halls, grieving for white hair, morning's black silk, by evening turns to snow. When life is good, one must enjoy it to the fullest. Do not let the golden goblet sit empty under the moon.
This playboy could actually compose such a bold and unrestrained poem. Compared to his time in the brothel, it's a completely different style.
When life is good, one must enjoy it to the fullest. What a heroic and carefree verse. What kind of heart and vision? Does one need to write such a magnificent and grand poem?
My dappled horse, my fur's worth a fortune, call the boy to trade them for fine wine, so we may drown our timeless sorrow together.
A 3-step poem. Zhou Fan actually did it. And it's a poem destined
to be a timeless masterpiece. So what?
It's just a poem. It doesn't prove anything. Even if he composed 1 in 3 steps, next, he still has to write 2 more poems. Let's see how he handles that.
Fine wine and luminous cups of jade. We wish to drink, but the pipa urges haste. Laugh not if we lie drunk on the battlefield. How many have returned from ancient wars? What about this poem?
a poem in a single step. What a genius Zhou Fan is.
Another timeless masterpiece.
The east wind blooms 1,000 trees with flowers at night, and blows down stars like rain. In the crowd, I've searched for her 1,000 times. Suddenly turning my head, I find her there, where the lantern lights are dim. And what about this poem?
This is truly a divine masterpiece. The imagery is too profound. We common folk can't comprehend it.
Astounding. It's even better than the first two.
In the crowd, I've searched for her 1,000 times. Suddenly turning my head, I find her there, where the lantern lights are dim. This final poem, was it composed for me? This playboy isn't so detestable after all.
The poem is excellent, but what does it really prove? We must wait for Elder Lee to finish his 3 poems before we can compare and decide the winner.
Elder Lee, what are you doing?
Hurry up and write.
What's there left to write? Even if I had all the time in the world, even if I worked myself to death, I couldn't write such a peerless masterpiece.
Elder Lee,
You mustn't give up on yourself.
you are the sage of poetry.
In front of Zhou Fan, I am utterly unworthy of the title poetry sage. My poems, compared to Zhou Fan's, are complete trash. Zhou Fan, there's no need to compare. This old man has lost. And I accept my defeat wholeheartedly. Only a true poetry immortal or sage could create poems so stunning for all eternity.
Now you know my skill?
This old man was foolish. Just now, I thought you were just spouting arrogant nonsense. Little did I know you are a poet with talent for the ages. The title of poetry sage, you deserve it, and you should not decline it.
Even the venerable Mr. Lee Wen admits defeat. And he's become the new poetry sage. This Zhou Fan possesses immense talent.
First, he defeated the world's 3 greatest swordsmen. Now, he's made the poetry sage bow to his superiority. That playboy Zhou Fan is truly accomplished in both letters and martial arts.
You flatter me. I merely stand on the shoulders of giants.
This old man has a request. Poetry, Sage Zhou, I beg you to agree.
Speak.
This old man wishes to copy the 3 poems you just composed and take them back, to study them day and night, to understand their profound meaning. I also wish to spread these 3 poems throughout the great Qian dynasty, so that all the people of the land may read your poetry.
A small matter. Granted.
Thank you, Poetry Sage Zhou. You are most generous, sir. Searching for him 1,000 times in the crowd.
Lin Feng. Where do you think you're going? Have you forgotten our bet just now? Crawl out of here like a dog.
One should be merciful where mercy is due.
Zhou Fan.
Don't push me.
Now you know about being merciful where mercy is due? What about when we made the bet?
So what if it's crawling? I'll crawl then.
Want me to let you off? In your dreams.
Zhou Fan becomes the new poetry sage. The literary world of Great Qian is about to change. To achieve so much at such a young age. Truly a blessing for our Great Qian.
Excellent.
Excellent.
As expected of my son. Truly outstanding in talent.
You, father, really know how to take credit for yourself.
I've never seen someone so shameless.
So, why did Duke Zhou invite you to his birthday banquet? What's his real purpose?
Hold on. The show's just getting started.
On this joyous occasion, I have an announcement to make. I have decided to make Zhou Fan the heir to the dukedom. He will have the chance to inherit the title in the future.
A bastard son becoming the heir. Zhou Fan is really shooting straight to the top. Throughout the entire Great Qian dynasty, there has never been a precedent for a bastard son to be made heir. Zhou Fan was kicked out of the Duke's mansion before. Now he's directly promoted to heir. Surely this time, Zhou Fan has no reason to refuse such immense fortune. Zhou Fan will surely be eternally grateful to Duke Zhou.
Second brother. Father has already promoted you to heir. Why aren't you thanking him?
I thank you, father.
Young master. What is this playboy up to? Has he succumbed to the temptation of being the heir? Is he going back to the Duke's mansion?
You can come home. Your father is very happy.
Second brother. Today is father's birthday banquet. Have you prepared a gift?
I wonder, Father, what kind of gift would you like?
Your father has heard that you possess a divine weapon called the Iron Man. I'm very curious. Could you bring it out and let your father have a look?
Of course.
Why just look at it? Why not give it directly to father as his birthday gift?
That would be excellent.
Joe fan.
Oh, right, I just remembered. I gave the Iron Man to Miss CUA.
How dare you?
A mere courtesan is more important than your father?
Actually, yes.
You insolent brat. Are you making a fool of me?
Looks like you're not that stupid. What lousy air position. I don't give a damn about it.
To be continued.
He's insane. This playboy has lost his mind. He doesn't even want the air position. A mere bastard son. Dares to be so arrogant. Duke, please punish this wastrel severely.
You unfilial son. Do you know what you're saying?
Of course. The moment you kicked me out of the Duke's mansion, I ceased to be a member of the Zhou family, and I am no longer your son.
Duke Zhou.
Joe.
If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave.
Guards. You think you can just walk out of this mansion? Hand over Iron Man. I might spare your life.
The fox has finally shown its tail. For Iron Man, you've really gone to great lengths.
Joe fan. A common man is not at fault, but possessing a treasure makes him guilty. I don't need to teach you that. A divine weapon like Iron Man is beyond your grasp. Hand it over.
And if I refuse?
Then I'll kill you first, and then take Iron Man.
How ruthless. Good thing I wasn't planning on letting you go either. Today, I'll let you see what I'm capable of.
I'm afraid you haven't grasped the situation. I have hundreds of martial arts masters in my mansion. And you? You only brought one person. How do you plan to fight me?
Duke of Zhou. You don't think Zhou Fan came to your mansion without any preparation, do you? A mere 100 martial arts masters are no match for Iron Man.
I didn't bring Iron Man.
What?
You didn't bring it. Then what do we do now?
Who said I only brought one person?
Shen Lian, Shen Wanzan, Xiang Shaoshan. These three are all renowned figures in the martial world.
You're not trying to say you invited them here, are you?
Naturally, it was them.
How is this possible? Even I had great difficulty inviting these three.
They are my honored guests.
A mere common-born son.
Probably doesn't even have the chance to meet them. Please, take the seats of honor.
Zhou Fan. With the three great leaders here, you won't escape today.
I never imagined Zhou Changfeng would collude with the three major martial factions. If they join the rebellion, it will surely shake the foundation of our great Qian.
Don't worry. He won't get that chance.
Even now, you're still this arrogant. I, the Duke, will ask you one more time, this Iron Man. Will you hand it over or not?
No.
Guards, seize this unfilial son.
We're finished.
Young master, run. I'll hold them off with my life.
Xiang Xiaotian. What is the meaning of this?
Who do you think you are? To command my Salt Gang? We pay our respects to our master.
To be continued.
My lord.
Rise.
My lord. You are the mastermind behind the three major martial arts factions.
Surprised? Shocked?
This wastrel actually controls all three major factions. Zhou Fan, how many more secrets are you hiding?
How is this possible?
Duke Zhou. I told you, they're with me. You just wouldn't believe it.
You must be mistaken. A bastard son. A good-for-nothing. How could he possibly be your master?
How dare you? Do you take us for fools? If I didn't recognize my own master, I wouldn't deserve to live. You dare insult our master. You deserve to die. Duke Zhou.
Well, now the entire Zhou manor is under my control. How will you kill me?
You rebellious son. You've hidden your true self well all these years. So, You've been playing the fool to conceal your true nature.
I told you, I would bring glory to the Duke's household. But you didn't believe me. I also said, I would make you regret it.
Regret? I do regret not killing you at birth. I've worked tirelessly, scheming for decades. Never did I imagine it would all be ruined by my unfilial son.
Why couldn't you just be content as the Duke? Why did you have to rebel? And you tried to use my men? Did you ask for my permission?
So what if you know? I, a minister who served 3 emperors. What did it get me in the end? What good is being enfeoffed as a duke? Exiled to this tiny place, Yunzhou. With no real power, not even as influential as a county magistrate. I refuse to accept this.
You brought this upon yourself. Guards, tie him up. Hand him over to the authorities.
You unfilial son. Don't get cocky. Did you think I don't have a backup plan?
Who dares cause trouble in the Duke's manor? Duke, you've suffered an injustice. I apologize for my late arrival.
Not at all. Prefect Xiao. Your timing is perfect.
Who are you? I am Zhao Yi, prefect of Yunzhou. You martial arts factions have some nerve. Causing trouble in the Duke's manor. Are you rebelling?
There is indeed a rebellion, but it's Zhou Changfeng.
Preposterous. Duke Zhou is a minister who served 3 dynasties. Duke Zhou is a minister who served 3 dynasties. Personally enfeoffed by the late emperor as a first-rank duke, a founding hero of the great Qian dynasty, to accuse him of rebellion. I, for one, do not believe it.
Prefect Zhao. This is from the Duke of Zhou, correspondence between him and us. It clearly expresses his intent to rebel. See for yourself.
Zhao Da, they're definitely framing me. You must not believe them.
How dare you? How dare you slander the Duke? This one charge alone is enough to land you in jail.
You call it a frame-up without even looking.
I trust the Duke.
Lord Zhao, thank you for your concern. This unfilial son of mine led a bunch of Jianghu ruffians to disrupt my birthday banquet. He even forced me to name him my heir. Lord Zhao, I must trouble you to arrest this unfilial son for me.
Since it's the Duke's request, I shall naturally comply. Guards, arrest Zhou Fan and his accomplices at once.
This prefect is truly muddle-headed. I'd rather not clash with the authorities.
Brother Chinchilla.
It's your time to shine. As someone from the palace, dealing with a mere prefect shouldn't be a problem, right?
You investigated me.
Shen Lian told me.
I couldn't help but listen.
Zhao Yi, do you recognize this token?
The Imperial Guard's token. How could you possibly have this?
Zhao Yi, as the prefect of Yunzhou, you ignore right and wrong to curry favor with the powerful. Is this your way of governance?
Where did this brat come from? How dare you question me? Guards, take them all.
Zhao Yi, open your dog eyes wide and see clearly who I am.
We pay our respects to your majesty.
His Majesty holds you in such high regard. And this is how you repay him.
This old official wouldn't dare. His Majesty doesn't wish to reveal his identity.
Lord Zhao, who exactly is this person? Why are you so terrified?
Someone I cannot afford to offend.
Brother Qinxia. You're actually a woman?
Surprised? Shocked?
I should have realized sooner.
Kid, you've successfully caught my attention. After I kill the 2 young ladies, I'll send you off as a bonus.
No wonder. I was always captivated by her smile. Turns out she's a woman. That's even better. It means my orientation is just fine. The key point is, this woman is just too beautiful. The name Qinxia is also fake, right?
My name is Qin Xiaoyu.
You hid it so well. And disguised yourself as a man.
If I didn't disguise myself as a man, what if a pervert like you set his sights on me? Zhao Yi. The Duke of Zhou is plotting rebellion. The evidence is conclusive. Arrest him at once.
As you command. I obey. Guards! Seize this traitor! Zhou Changfeng, oh Zhou Changfeng. I almost fell for your trick. I was nearly lured by you into committing treasonous acts.
Now that it's come to this, what do you have to say for yourself?
I haven't lost yet. I still have one last card to play. It'll scare you all to death.
Your last card is the private army of 100,000 outside Yunzhou, right?
You. How did you know?
Don't forget what my Qianji Pavilion does.
So what if you know?
A mere Yunzhou can't withstand my army of 100,000. I advise you to surrender peacefully. Otherwise, I will raze Yunzhou to the ground.
To be continued.
100,000 troops are hidden outside Yunzhou. Duke Zhou, do not try to intimidate this official. I, the prefect, just returned from suppressing bandits. I didn't see your army anywhere.
Report. Prefect. Outside Yunzhou City, 100,000 troops have suddenly gathered. They seem poised to attack Yunzhou.
What? We're doomed. Doomed.
Your match.
Miss Qin, come with this old man, quickly.
Run. As the prefect of Yunzhou, instead of leading the troops in a desperate defense, you want to flee the battlefield, abandoning the people of Yunzhou? Aren't you afraid His Majesty will have your head?
It's not that I'm unwilling to fight. I'm simply powerless. Yunzhou's garrison has only 5,000 men. How can they withstand 100,000 troops? It's like throwing eggs at stones.
You still can't run. Even with just one soldier left, we must fight to the death to protect Yunzhou.
Yunzhou cannot be held. Once Yunzhou falls, it will become a living hell.
How about this? We release Zhou Changfeng, then the 100,000 troops
Won't attack Yunzhou.
and the common people won't have to be caught in the flames of war.
No. Zhou Changfeng must absolutely not be released. A mere 100,000 troops is nothing in my eyes.
You spoiled brat, you talk big.
Have you ever been on a battlefield?
Do you know what 100,000 troops even means?
Do you have a strategy to repel the enemy?
Qinxia, you, great beauty. Rest assured, this army of 100,000 I can wipe them out with a snap of my fingers.
Fine.
Then I'll place Yunzhou's 5,000 defenders under your command.
Miss Qin, this fop is clearly spouting nonsense. You must not believe him. How can Yunzhou's 5,000 defenders be entrusted to such a useless fool?
No need. I'll lead the Salt Gang members in the defense.
Ridiculous. Even if you have Iron Man or such divine weapons protecting you, so what? Can it resist an army of 100,000?
The rabble you've raised isn't even worth using Iron Man against. Guards, tie up this old man. I want him to see with his own eyes how I crushed this army of 100,000.
Zhou Fan, my 100,000 strong army has already surrounded Yunzhou. I advise you to be sensible. Release my father immediately, then kneel before me and beg for mercy. I might consider sparing your life.
It's over. Yunzhou is going to fall. This playboy, relying on the Salt Gang, this bunch of rabble, how can they possibly hold them off?
Rabble, you say? Every single member of my Salt Gang is a master who can take on 10,000.
Facing death and still boasting, truly hopeless.
I've never heard of anyone taking on 10,000.
A playboy is just a playboy.
You don't even think before you brag. How dare you make such an outrageous claim?
You had me tied up just to listen to you boast? You unfilial son, I'm giving you one last chance. Release me at once, and hand over Iron Man to me. Then I'll have Howard withdraw the troops.
What time do you think this is? And you're in the mood to play the zither?
Putting on airs again. How can a zither repel the enemy?
Is this your strategy against the enemy? Do you plan to use the music to scare off the 100,000 troops outside the city? That's pure fantasy. Miss Qin, come with me, and escape. As long as we're alive, we can always make a comeback.
Zhou Fan, are you up to this or not? The lives of millions in Yunzhou are in your hands.
A man should never say he's not up to it. Can you give me the length of a song? To hold that embrace tightly, making it last forever. In my arms, you need not fear insomnia. Open the gates. Face the enemy.
You good-for-nothing playboy. Your strategy against the enemy is to open the city gates and surrender?
Zhou Fan, I trusted you so much. And you just hand over Yunzhou like this. I'm so disappointed.
My good son. You made the right choice. Stubborn resistance will only turn Yunzhou into a river of blood.
Keep calm. If you don't open the jar, how do you catch the turtle?
You unfilial son. You still think you can annihilate my 100,000 troops? In your dreams.
What is this playboy up to? Why did the city gates suddenly open?
That unfilial son is just putting on a show. All he has is a bunch of Salt Gang members. I order you to lead the troops into the city at once. Capture Zhou Fan alive.
Your son obeys. All 100,000 troops, follow me into the city to rescue the Duke. And wipe out the traitors.
Attack.
Now there's no escape. We can only wait for death.
Zhou Fan, aren't you going to act?
Xiang Xiaotian. Salt Gang members, where are you?
It's the AK, a divine weapon. There are so many AKs.
You think you can rely on this ragtag bunch to hold off Zhou Hao's 100,000 strong army? Have you lost your mind?
Zhou Fan, are you sure about this? These AK marvels can really take on 1,000 men each?
Trust me. In the age of firearms, the AK is the most classic weapon. And its power is immense.
Then I can rest easy.
Lady Qin, why are you being foolish too? Throughout history, countless battles have been fought, but never have I heard of 500 men defeating 100,000. That's just absurd.
How dare you? I believe in Zhou Fan.
Exactly. These 500 men of my Salt Gang are the elite of the elite. They were painstakingly trained by our master into peerless experts, equipped with the marvelous axe. Killing 100,000 will be like child's play.
What marvelous AKs. You don't seriously think you can rely on these few metal tubes to phase my 100,000 strong army?
Why not? These were all meticulously developed by me. I spent a fortune to forge them. Their power is only slightly less than Iron Man's.
I don't believe it. Such divine weapons are rare in this world. How could you possibly have so many?
Attack.
Fire.
Attack.
Who's there?
Attack.
My Gatling gun fires 3,600 rounds per minute. These mere mortals simply cannot withstand it.
These AK marvels really can take on 1,000 each.
Impossible.
What kind of weapon is this? How can it be so powerful?
A miracle. This is truly a miracle. They held them off. They actually did it with just 500 men, defeating 100,000 troops.
The recoil is a bit strong. My hands are numb from the vibration.
Another divine weapon. That scoundrel. He clearly has such talent, yet he pretends to be a wastrel, forcing me to annul our engagement. I will never forgive him.
This.
It's over. My 100,000 strong army is completely finished.
Finished.
Well, your 100,000 troops have been wiped out. Your trump cards are all used up. Your rebellion ends here.
I refuse to accept this. I won't give up. That unfilial son. You've ruined my plans time and again. Even if I become a ghost, I won't let you off the hook.
You want to die? It won't be that easy. How could a duke with no real power possibly have connections in both politics and business? And secretly raise an army? You're going back to explain everything.
In your dreams. Even if I die, I won't say another word.
Move.
Hurry up.
If you feel any guilt, I can petition His Majesty to spare the Duke's life.
Absolutely not. My father has no paternal virtue. If you let him go, you'd just be making trouble for me.
Fine. In that case, the rebellion in Yunzhou is quelled. I must return to the capital to report to His Majesty. You have achieved numerous military merits. His Majesty will surely reward you handsomely.
Please, don't. Qin Xiaoyu, let me tell you, don't you dare say that. All the credit just now was yours. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just a good-for-nothing playboy. Idle and useless. Did anyone see me accomplish anything?
No. I only saw our master playing the zither. Exactly. My soul gang volunteered to help the court. It has nothing to do with our master.
You're all lying through your teeth. Zhou Fan. You refuse to enter the palace and fulfill the marriage pact with the Empress. Fine. But you don't even want to have any connection with her.
Court politics are unpredictable and treacherous. Once you're caught in it, you lose control. So, I don't want any rewards. And I don't want to be an official in the capital. I just want to stay here in Yunzhou and live a carefree life.
Wait. What if I ask the Empress to betroth me to you, on the condition that you serve as an official in the capital? Would you be willing then?
How dare you? You're attacking my one weakness.
So, are you willing or not?
Yes. If I can marry Miss Qin, forget about serving as an official in the capital, I'd even help the Empress conquer the 6 kingdoms without a second thought.
In your dreams. Even if every other man on Earth died, I'd never marry a lecher like you.
Then I'll just continue my carefree life here in Yunzhou.
Carefree and at ease. I won't let you have your way.
Imperial decree has arrived. By the mandate of heaven, the Empress decrees, Zhou Fan has merit in quelling the rebellion. He is hereby summoned to the palace for an audience, to be rewarded according to his deeds.
What?
An audience with His Majesty, Qin Xiaoyu is setting me up. My innocence is about to be lost.
Zhou Fan, will you not accept the decree?
Sir Eunuch, can I not accept it?
How dare you? Defying an imperial decree is a capital offense.
This commoner accepts the decree.
An audience with His Majesty is a tremendous blessing for you. So many wish to see His Majesty just once, but never get the chance.
Sir Eunuch, was the decree annulling my betrothal to His Majesty also proclaimed by you?
Indeed, it was this humble eunuch. I never expected a wastrel like you to become, in just a few days, a hero who quelled the rebellion for our great Qian. I underestimated you.
One should never judge a person by their past.
I didn't see it before, but you're a real man after all. Pack your things. We depart with this humble eunuch.
See you, on this journey ahead. You shall accompany me. With the eunuch accompanying us, I fear it'll be a bit too manly for comfort.
Shuiying. How is my makeup?
Your Majesty, Zhou Fan, a mere wastrel, is coming to the capital. Is it necessary for you to dress up so beautifully?
Beautiful? Nonsense. What I seek is majesty. When I meet him, let's see if he dares call me ugly and fat and ill-tempered.
To criticize the emperor to his face, Zhou Fan will surely be scared out of his wits.
Your Majesty, Duke Zhou has confessed. He has revealed everything about the rebellion plot.
So quickly. Wasn't he supposed to be unyielding?
He couldn't endure a few strokes of the cane. He spilled everything, necessary or not.
What did he say?
Duke Zhou did indeed harbor treasonous intentions. However, this rebellion was not his idea alone. Behind him, there is a backer.
Who?
The 8th virtuous prince.
Qin Wei. I knew it. A mere duke with no real power would never dare to rebel. This imperial uncle of mine is indeed plotting treason. Coveting the throne of Great Qian. Lu Mian, mobilize the imperial guard at once. After Zhou Fan arrives in the capital, assist him in apprehending the 8th virtuous prince.
Your Majesty, why wait for that wastrel Zhou Fan? Your servant can lead the imperial guard now and surround the prince's manor.
Do not act rashly. Since the 8th virtuous prince dared to plot rebellion, he must have made thorough preparations. Although Zhou Fan is a wastrel, I have faith in him.
Your Majesty has such confidence in a mere wastrel.
To be continued.
Your Highness, Zhou Changfeng has failed.
Failed? He had 100,000 personal troops, and he had the support of Xin Lian and others. How could he fail?
It was Zhou Fan. He is the mastermind behind the three major organizations.
How could a playboy have such a status?
Not only that, Zhou Fan also possesses many divine weapons. He utterly defeated Zhou Changfeng's 100,000 troops.
That spoiled brat has ruined my plans several times now. We really can't let him live.
Your Highness, what should we do now?
Instead of waiting to die, we should take the initiative. The Eastern Isles have already sent envoys to the capital. They will help me achieve my great ambition. Furthermore, I'm also waiting for one more person.
Your servant pays respects to your highness.
Rise. 10 years ago, I placed you within the Imperial Guard. Now you are finally of use.
I pledge my life to your highness.
So, the Empress is finally making her move against me?
Yes. The Imperial Guard has already assembled. Once Zhou Fan enters the capital, they will arrest you, your highness.
This Empress, she really does trust that playboy. But I am not a fool like Zhou Changfeng. This time, I'll make sure he never returns. Lumian.
Here.
Send your most trusted men to Yunzhou immediately. Destroy Zhou Fan's foundation. Seize all those divine weapons and bring them back to me.
I never thought after all these years I'd have the chance to return to the Golden Hall. All of this is thanks to young Master Zhou.
Oh, don't mention it. You should thank Qin Xiaoyu.
I wouldn't dare. When you see Her Majesty, you'll surely be pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised? More like a fright. Her Majesty is large and heavy. What kind of surprise is that? Later, I'll quietly stand in the very last row.
Oh? Why is that?
What if Her Majesty sees my peerlessly handsome face, takes a fancy to me, and adds me to her harem?
How dare you? You have some nerve. How dare you jest about Her Majesty? Don't think your merit in quelling the rebellion will save you if you offend Her Majesty. It's still a capital offense.
Eunuch, by your logic. What about your usual trafficking of antiques and paintings from the palace? Her Majesty probably doesn't know about that.
You dare threaten me? I have served in the palace for 20 years. I've attended to 2 emperors. Your Majesty, would you punish me over such a trivial matter?
Then you colluded with the Ministry of Revenue and embezzled funds during the construction of the Jianxian office.
Young Master Zhou, let's talk this out. Don't worry. I will do everything in my power to help you. I won't let His Majesty notice you.
That puts my mind at ease.
Twitter, you must be Zhou Changfeng's illegitimate son. Zhou Fan. Truly the descendant of a traitor. How dare you threaten a eunuch in His Majesty's presence? Eunuch, don't be afraid. I will stand up for you.
Just try it. My affairs are none of your business.
I am Prince Qinwei, the current emperor's own uncle. Tell me, can I intervene or not?
You don't even recognize a prince? As expected, you're a ruffian from some remote backwater. Eunuch, did I threaten you just now?
No, not at all. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. Zhou Fan and I hit it off immediately. I'm helping him of my own free will. To be continued.
Eunuch, you'd better think carefully before you speak. Zhou Fan was clearly framing and threatening you.
Your Highness jests. Zhou Fan is just a worthless playboy. How could he possibly threaten me?
You've got some nerve, Zhou Fan. Even if you've colluded with a eunuch, you'll never set foot in the Golden Palace.
You, a mere illegitimate son, what right do you have to see the Emperor?
The credit for quelling the rebellion in Yunzhou
belongs to Zhao Yi. I will naturally petition His Majesty and accuse you of stealing credit.
Zhou Fan's summons to the capital was by His Majesty's own decree. I'm afraid you two cannot stop it.
My lords, the credit for quelling the Yunzhou rebellion is entirely Zhou Fan's. I merely basked in Zhou Fan's reflected glory.
Minister Zhao, why must you grovel before this illegitimate son? Could it be you also have a weakness in his grasp?
A clear conscience fears no accusation. I have never done anything to betray His Majesty. Why would I fear threats? Suppressing the Yunzhou rebellion was all Zhou Fan's doing. That is the truth.
Minister Zhao.
You are all so disappointing. I have served as a minister for 30 years. I am incorruptible and fair. I do not fear threats. Is that so? Minister, I've heard that outside the capital there is a mansion called Qingyuan Pavilion. Inside, dozens of peerless beauties are kept. The owner of that mansion wouldn't happen to be young Master Zhou. Minister Zhao is right. You performed great deeds in quelling the Yunzhao rebellion. His Majesty. If he doesn't reward you handsomely, I will be the first to object.
How dare you? How dare you, in my very presence, threaten an imperial official?
How is that a threat? It's just a friendly reminder. Between friends. Thank you for the reminder, young Master Zhou. I shall proceed to the court to await the rest of you.
Well, I seem to have underestimated you. So, do you have something on me as well?
To be continued.
Your Highness. What you did in Yunzhao that day. Surely you haven't forgotten?
Very well. Zhou Changfeng raised quite a son. Since you know everything, let me ask you this. Do you really think you'll leave the capital alive this time?
Of course. There's no one in this world who can harm me. Not even you.
Interesting. I look forward to crossing paths with you.
Eunuch. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. If His Majesty inquires, just tell him the truth. In fact, he should be thanking me.
Rest assured, young Master Zhou. I will certainly report everything truthfully. My lords. His Majesty has sent me to deliver an edict. Zhou Fan is summoned to the Imperial Bedchamber for a private audience. What?
I thought it was an audience in court?
An audience in the bedchamber? We haven't even met, and she's already summoning me to her bed?
That's moving a bit fast, isn't it?
What am I going to do? Young Master Zhou. Although His Highness barred you from the throne hall, I reported the matter to His Majesty. His Majesty found it improper, so he wishes to summon you for a private audience, but not in the bedchamber. Oh no, oh no. My lifelong chastity is about to be ruined within these palace walls. His Majesty is as beautiful as a goddess. Such a wonderful opportunity. You must seize it, young Master Zhou.
Zhou Fan. We'll meet again.
Young Master Zhou, this is His Majesty's bedchamber. I shall take my leave now.
The Empress has a nice figure. Your humble subject pays his respects. Holy crap.
To be continued.
Zhou Fan. How dare you not kneel before your emperor?
Qin Xiaoyu, have you lost your mind? You dare impersonate the Empress? Do you have a death wish?
Me? Impersonate the Empress?
Yes. Oh, you're the Empress? Impossible. Isn't the Empress supposed to be fat and ugly? So that's why she summoned me to the bedchamber. It was you all along, playing tricks. You knew I was afraid the Empress would take a fancy to me, so you came here to scare me, didn't you?
The Empress taking a fancy to you? You really have some nerve.
Don't ever joke like that again. What if the Empress finds out? That's a beheading offense.
Relax. I have the Empress's permission.
The Empress lost her mind, so you're impersonating her?
It's because your Playboy act was discovered by Her Majesty. Her Majesty is furious. So she sent me to straighten you out.
It's all your fault. I said I didn't want an audience with the Emperor. I don't want the credit. But you had to report everything truthfully. Alright, look. You've offended Her Majesty. Her Majesty is about to remarry. Great Qian has lost another man of iron will.
Don't worry. The marriage won't be reinstated. Speak. What reward do you desire?
What reward? Any reward?
As long as it's within the Empress's power, anything.
Then I want you.
To be continued.
Pervert. You lecher. I knew you were up to no good.
Damn it. You're wronging an innocent man. Who's really up to no good here? What normal person meets in the bedchamber? Don't you get the hint? This is Her Majesty's intention. She clearly wants to bestow you upon me.
Bullshit. Her Majesty means no such thing.
Then what does Her Majesty mean?
Her Majesty summoned you here for a private conversation. She's worried that elsewhere, the walls have ears.
The Empress is that pathetic? She can't even control her own palace? How can she rule the realm?
How dare you? Her Majesty summoned you to the capital not just for a reward, but to discuss more important matters.
Don't tell me she wants me to quell the rebellion of Prince Xian?
You know Prince Xian plans to rebel.
Idiot. Do you think my Qianji Pavilion is useless? With that useless father of mine, he doesn't have the ability to organize a rebellion. Looking at the current court, only Prince Xian has that capability.
Correct.
The mastermind behind Zhou Changfeng is Prince Xian. Her Majesty summoned you this time precisely to discuss how to deal with Prince Xian.
I'm afraid this humble commoner is powerless.
Zhou Fan, what do you mean by that?
I'm just a commoner. I don't want to get involved in the palace's power struggles. Besides, who becomes Emperor of Great Qian has nothing to do with me.
You may be a commoner, but you possess the power to shake the Great Qian dynasty. Do you think the Empress or Prince Xian will let you be?
That's true. If anyone dares to touch me, I'll make sure they learn what color their blood is.
Zhou Fan, you really won't help.
Even if the Empress got on her knees and begged me, it wouldn't work. Zhou Fan, proud and unyielding, wild and untamed. If I don't want to do something, no one can beg me into it.
What if the Empress issued a decree, ordering me to marry you?
Well, that would be great. Why does Her Majesty always target my weakness? My loyalty to Great Qian is unwavering. If Her Majesty gives the order, I'll raid the 8th Prince's stronghold right away. When do we get married?
Pervert, you lecher. I knew you were still up to no good. If you can truly quell the rebellion, then I'll have Her Majesty issue a marriage decree.
It's a deal.
But if I marry you, what about Lady Shi Yue?
What about her? We can have both. Adults don't choose. I want it all.
You're shameless and despicable. You can only.
Your Majesty.
Her Majesty is not here. Tell me what's going on.
The Prince of what country is leading a delegation for an audience? The 8th Prince has already brought them to court.
What?
The 8th Prince's ambition knows no bounds. He's a complete traitor. He actually dared to collude with Wa country.
If the 8th Prince joins forces with Wa country, the situation will become even more complicated. In recent years, Great Qian and Wa country have had conflicts. But overall, it's been relatively peaceful. If Wa country takes advantage of Great Qian's turmoil to launch a full-scale attack, I'm afraid Great Qian won't be able to withstand it.
Don't worry, honey. Since I was a kid, I've hated Wa country the most. I don't need any reward from Her Majesty. While I'm taking down the 8th Prince, I'll wipe out Wa country too.
Don't call me honey.
Stingy. We're getting married anyway. I'm just practicing a bit early.
So,
You hold them off here. I'm pulling back first.
Bastard, are you planning to run away?
I'm going for reinforcements, lady.
Oh, no need. Her Majesty has already sent the Imperial Guard to secure the capital. They can arrest the 8th Prince at any time.
If the 8th Prince is really planning a rebellion, why would he fear your Imperial Guard? I'm afraid Her Majesty has already lost control of the Imperial Guard.
Impossible. The Imperial Guard commander was personally selected by Her Majesty. He's absolutely loyal. Really?
You're as naive as Her Majesty.
To be continued.
One signal flare, and an army will appear. My dear wife, Qin Xiaoyu. For you, I've spared no expense.
Your Majesty.
I have a matter to report. Zhou Fan has used the Qianji Pavilion to gather a vast amount of intelligence. He is blackmailing high-ranking officials with the intent to rebel. I implore your Majesty to sentence Zhou Fan to death.
How dare you? Zhou Fan is a hero of Great Qian. If not for him, Yun Zhou would have fallen to the rebels. I haven't even had the chance to reward him yet. And you want me to execute a national hero?
Your Majesty, this could be a scheme staged by Duke Zhou and Zhou Fan.
Prince Baxian, you're quick to blame others. Now, I ask you, what were you doing in Yun Zhou recently? Zhou Changfeng has already confessed. He said everything he did was under your orders.
This is slander. It's meant to make your Majesty lower your guard. But your Majesty and Zhou Fan are extremely close. You even receive him in your private chambers. This is bound to raise suspicions. Your Majesty, beware of being deceived by treacherous men.
Zhou Fan and I are betrothed. What's wrong with meeting in my chambers? As for deception, that's nonsense. Right and wrong, I will judge for myself.
In that case, your Majesty is determined to protect Zhou Fan.
As long as I sit on the throne, no one will touch Zhou Fan. Prince Baxian, you should focus on explaining your own problems. Guards.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, what is the meaning of this?
I suspect you and Duke Shou are conspiring with malicious intent. We must investigate this thoroughly. Please cooperate, Uncle. Lu Mian. Seize him. Lu Mian. What are you doing? Do you dare defy an imperial decree?
Your Majesty, Lu Mian is my man, planted in the Imperial Guard. Why would he listen to you?
I, the commander, have led the Imperial Guard to take control of the entire palace. Now, without the prince's order, no one may enter this throne hall.
What? Prince Baxian, you have some nerve. You dare to meddle with the Imperial Guard? Are you trying to rebel?
Your Majesty, you exaggerate. This old minister is trying to save the Great Qian dynasty.
To save the Great Qian dynasty? How can you even say that?
Ah, Your Majesty. You have been misled by that villain Zhou Fan. You are about to hand over our Great Qian Empire. As a member of the royal family, I naturally cannot stand idly by and watch our Qin family's centuries-old legacy be destroyed in an instant.
Your Majesty, I implore you to issue an order to execute Zhou Fan, to uphold the imperial authority.
Nonsense. Zhou Fan is clearly a meritorious official. As the prefect of Yunzhou, I saw with my own eyes how he crushed 100,000 rebels. How could he be plotting a rebellion?
Zhao Yi, you're spouting lies. What ability does Zhou Fan have?
To defeat 100,000 troops.
He was clearly putting on a show for you, creating a false image of his achievements.
Prince Baxian.
Prince Baxian.
You are truly twisting the truth. I, the Emperor, believe in Zhou Fan. He would never betray me.
Your Majesty, you are so stubbornly deluded. Then do not blame this old minister.
What do you intend to do?
Our ancestors bear witness. I, as the only male heir of the royal family, to protect the Great Qian Empire, am forced to launch a purge of the court.
Ah, he said purge the court.
Fine, fine, fine. How hypocritical. My dear uncle, you are utterly despicable.
Ah, Your Majesty must be joking. This old minister is doing this for your own good. I would rather bear the infamy than let you become a sinner for all eternity. I must ask Your Majesty to abdicate.
Prince Baxian, how dare you? You dare to force His Majesty to abdicate? Do you truly intend to rebel?
Who else objects?
To preserve the Great Qian Empire, I beg Your Majesty to abdicate. Please abdicate, Your Majesty.
You treacherous ministers. I will deal with you later.
Announce the envoy from the Wa Kingdom for an audience.
To be continued.
We pay our respects to Prince Baxian. Oh. Wait. It's the new Emperor of Great Qian now. Congratulations.
I have just ascended the throne. I hope the Wa Kingdom will offer its full support.
That can be arranged. I, the Crown Prince, came to Great Qian this time with the intention of declaring war. But since there's a new Emperor now, I have decided to give you one chance. As long as you meet 3 conditions from my Wa Kingdom. We are willing to establish lasting friendship with Great Qian.
What conditions?
First, Great Qian must submit to the Wa Kingdom as a vassal. You will pay an annual tribute of 10 million taels of silver. Second, you must present an annual tribute to my Wa Kingdom of 3,000 beauties. As for the third condition, the Great Qian imperial family must form a marriage alliance with my Wa Kingdom. The Empress will marry me.
This is truly outrageous. Preposterous.
A tiny little kingdom like yours dares to demand our Great Qian's submission, and you wish to marry our Empress? How laughable.
Forcing our Great Qian Empress to marry abroad is unprecedented in all of history. It would disgrace our Great Qian imperial family.
You want me to marry you? In your dreams.
Do you think I'm here to negotiate? If you refuse, my Wa Kingdom's 300,000 naval troops will launch an attack. We will crush Great Qian and leave not a single soul alive in this court.
What?
300,000 naval troops? When did the Wa Kingdom become so powerful?
How dare you?
My dear niece, for the sake of Great Qian, you should make this sacrifice.
Prince of Virtue. It seems to me you and the Wa Kingdom have already conspired on this. You want to send me far away to marry into the Wa Kingdom, so that when you claim the throne, there will be no threat left.
Ah, Uncle is doing this for your own good. I am getting on in years. If I don't see you married off, I won't be at ease. Fine. Guards, Seize Qin Xiaoyue for me. Prepare her for marriage to the Wa Kingdom on an auspicious day.
How dare you?
This official would risk his old life to protect Her Majesty. Zhou Fan, this prefect is going all out this time. If you don't come soon, I'm really going to meet my end.
Even if I die, I won't let you succeed. Zhou Fan. It seems I won't be able to wait for you after all.
Oh, my dear niece. Even if you kill yourself,
I
will still send your corpse to the land of woe.
That's right. Even if you become a corpse, this prince will still share a bed with you. A peerless beauty like you would be a waste if I didn't have some fun.
You beast. Zhou Fan will not let you get away with this.
That useless bastard. Knowing that woe is here, he's probably turned into a coward
and gone into hiding.
If he dares to show his face, I'll cut him into pieces.
You're still counting on that good for nothing? I'm afraid he's already got his hands full.
It's you.
Correct. I should thank you for leading me to Zhou Fan's secret base. I've already sent men to Yunzhou to seize Zhou Fan's divine weapons. Without those weapons, he's just a worthless piece of trash.
I have ordered a manhunt for Zhou Fan throughout the capital. This capital will be his grave. You dare challenge me? You're still too green.
Your Majesty is wise. I believe it won't be long before someone brings Zhou Fan's head to claim the reward.
Zhou Fan. I'm sorry. I've dragged you into this. I shouldn't have involved you in this struggle.
Impossible. I don't believe Zhou Fan is dead.
Zhou Fan. I'm coming to join you.
Who dares to bully my woman? Have a death wish?
To be continued.
Zhou Fan, I knew you'd come. You're Maj. Miss Qin, we're saved.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, you're just in time.
Your humble servant is late to your rescue. I deserve to die.
This unlucky Empress. Has she lost her mind? She still hasn't shown herself at a time like this. Making you her stand-in to get married. Did she ask for my opinion?
Don't blame Her Majesty. I volunteered. Where are your reinforcements?
I am enough.
I asked you to save the situation, not to come here to die.
Don't worry, leave everything to me. Prince Xian. You old fossil. You're almost in the grave, and you still want to be emperor?
Good. I was just looking for you. I didn't expect you to deliver yourself to me.
Looking for me? Looking to have me collect your corpse?
Arrogant. Zhou Fan, I know you're powerful, but you only rely on those divine weapons. Without those weapons, you're just trash.
They're enough to deal with you.
Ridiculous. I have tens of thousands of Imperial guards. What can you do to me? And besides, I've already sent men to Yunzhou. I imagine your divine weapons, oh dear, have already been stolen by me.
Is that so? Well, let's see if your men are capable of finding them.
Report, Commander. The Imperial Guards you sent to Yunzhou at Zhou Fan's residence were completely wiped out.
What? How is that possible?
Your Majesty need not worry. For this mission to Da Qian, I have specifically brought the strongest warrior from Wa country, Miyamoto Musashi. No matter how strong this Yunzhou playboy is, he won't be able to stand a chance against him, bastard. Daring to steal my woman, you're dead.
You people of Da Qian are all sick men. Do you dare to fight me?
To be continued.
We're done for, done for. Miyamoto Musashi is said to be invincible across the land. Even a top master like Simon Chuixu is no match for him.
Zhou Fan, are you confident?
Kid. If you kneel down right now, and kowtow to me, and admit that you are a sick man of Da Qian, then I'll spare your life.
Enough noise. In my life, I despise nothing more than you people from Wa country. Since you're seeking death, I'll start by making an example of you.
Zhou Fan, don't be careless. Quick, summon Iron Man.
Relax. My divine weapon isn't needed yet. This will be enough.
Your Majesty, this time, Zhou Fan is probably going to fall. Holding a piece of scrap metal, how could he possibly defeat a peerless master like Miyamoto Musashi? Later, I will fight to the death to carve a bloody path for you. Seize the chance and escape.
No need. I believe in Zhou Fan.
Barker. How dare you call me trash?
You're asking for death.
I think you people of Wa country are the real sick men. Each one of you is ugly and misshapen, a mixed bag of good and bad. Like you're all diseased.
Young Master Zhou is amazing. I knew you could do it.
A peerless master even greater than Zimin Chuixue has been beaten to death.
Baka, what dark sorcery did you use? How dare you kill a warrior of Wa country? I'll make you pay with your life. Your Majesty, please capture this man alive. I will take him back to Wa country for public execution, to suffer death by 1,000 cuts.
Even if you have a divine weapon, I still have 10,000 Imperial guards.
Fine.
Today, I'll let you witness what the will of steel truly is.
He's here. The divine weapon, Iron Man. That pervert is kind of handsome.
What use is this pile of scrap metal?
This? Is this the legendary divine weapon that defeated the world's 3 greatest swordsmen? It truly has an extraordinary aura. Guards, quickly, for me, seize that Iron Man. Hurry, hurry. Trying to run?
This.
Why is this playboy's martial prowess so incredibly supreme?
This. But that's Iron Man, the most powerful divine weapon in the world today. Damn you, Zhou Fan. This ironclad warrior is so formidable. It can withstand an army of 10,000 Imperial guards.
Young Master Zhou, I was forced into this. Otherwise, I would never have submitted to Prince Baxian.
Zhou Fan. Don't mind this corrupt official. We'll deal with him later.
Attack.
So this is the legendary ironclad warrior? It's truly impressive. But this ends now. Zhou Fan, I advise you to surrender immediately. There are 10,000 Imperial guards here. Your ironclad warrior cannot hold them all back.
Then let's give it a try. Run, this ironclad warrior isn't human.
You're the one who's not human.
Have you ever seen such a handsome mech?
Don't you dare run.
Charge. As long as we kill Zhou Fan, Prince Baxian will rule the great Qian dynasty.
So you really are a dog raised by Prince Baxian.
To be continued.
This playboy has a divine artifact. No ordinary man can stand against him. I must return to Wa country to mobilize troops.
Sakamaru Fuji, let me go with you. Otherwise, after today, I, your emperor, will surely die.
You want to come back to Wa country with me?
It's all because of that playboy, Zhou Fan. If it weren't for him, I would already be the emperor of Great Qian, Sakamaru Fuji. If your Wa country can help me claim the throne, the conditions you mentioned earlier, I will double them all for you.
Let's go.
Don't kill us. It was all Commander Lu Mian who forced us to rebel. We are loyal to the great Qian dynasty.
Zhou Fan. Spare them. I still need manpower.
As you command, my dear Xiaoyu.
My dear.
This. Shuiying. Lu Mian is dead. I appoint you as the new commander of the Imperial Guard. Quickly organize the suppression of the rebellion.
Yes.
What about Prince Baxian and the Prince of Wa country?
I was fighting too intensely. I forgot where they were. I didn't notice.
Zhao Yi. Immediately send people to search the entire capital. For Prince Baxian and the Wa country prince. You must capture them for me.
Yes.
Report. We just received word from the city guards. Prince Baxian has fled the capital with the Wa country prince.
A bunch of useless fools. How could you let Prince Baxian escape?
My dear Xiaoyu, don't be angry. I promise you, even if he runs to the ends of the earth, I will help you hunt him down.
Really?
A gentleman's word is his bond. But that Prince Baxian must have gone to gather reinforcements. Since he ran off with the Wa Country Prince, then they will soon attack our great Qian.
Traitors. Our great Qian dynasty actually has such treasonous scum.
It's all because the Empress is incompetent. She's so soft-hearted towards those who threaten her rule. How can she rule our great Qian?
This young Master Zhou. You mustn't speak so recklessly.
What he said makes sense. Once we capture the 8th prince this time, I will definitely have His Majesty chop off his head.
Report.
An urgent message. The Japanese navy of 300,000 has already landed in our great Qian dynasty. In the Hedong region, they are heading straight for the capital. It's estimated they'll arrive in less than 3 days.
What? The Japanese army is advancing so fast. What should we do? In such a short time, there's simply no way to mobilize the army. With only the 10,000 Imperial Guards. How can we possibly hold them off? 300,000 Japanese troops. Is heaven going to destroy our great Qian?
Don't worry, my dear. With me here, great Qian will not fall.
Zhou Fan, I know you're capable. Even if you were as powerful as Iron Man, how could you stop 300,000 troops?
Who said my secret weapon is only Iron Man?
You have another secret weapon?
Of course. A mere 300,000 troops. With a casual laugh, I can reduce them to ashes.
Excellent. Our great Qian is saved.
Although my secret weapon can annihilate the Japanese hundreds of thousands of troops. However, let's get this straight. After this is all over, will you marry me? The Empress won't go back on her word, will she?
What kind of time is this? And you're still thinking about marriage?
You've tricked me twice already, using marriage as a pretext. This time, I must get a clear answer up front.
Relax. Once we wipe out the Japanese this time, I will definitely have His Majesty grant our marriage. Zhou Fan is talented in both civil and military affairs. His abilities are extraordinary. For me to marry him wouldn't be a loss.
Good. Now I'll go mobilize my secret forces.
To be continued.
The enemy army is at our gates.
With only our 10,000 Imperial Guards.
You want to resist?
No need to panic. Don't you still have us, the Salt Gang? Hey, all departments, prepare. Prepare to engage the enemy.
With just these people, you want to hold off the Japanese? 300,000 strong army?
Zhou Fan, I know your AK unit is formidable, but there are only a few hundred of them. The enemy has 300,000 troops. Moreover, this is different from Duke Shou's private soldiers. Their combat quality is on another level.
Don't worry, my dear. I still have my secret weapon, you know. These AK troops are just to prevent the enemy from escaping.
Absurd. This is truly absurd.
Forget about whether we can hold them off.
Against 300,000 Japanese troops, you actually dream of annihilating them all.
Exactly, Zhou Gongzi. The Japanese army has many heavy siege weapons. Just the AK unit. I'm afraid it won't be enough to withstand them.
Enough. I believe in Zhou Fan, no matter what. I will live or die with Great Qian.
Zhou Fan, I hope you're not just bluffing. If you dare to bring harm to Great Qian, I will be the first to draw my sword and kill you.
Enough chatter. One more word, and I'll have the Empress bestow you upon me as well. Just kidding. Just kidding. Zhou Fan.
You damn playboy. You've ruined my plans, time and again. I will take your life today.
To be continued.
Prince Baxian, you had a perfectly good life as a prince. Yet you chose to betray your country. Allying with other nations is one thing, but you had to pick the most despicable one, the Wo nation. What terrible judgment.
What do you know?
This is called adapting to the times.
The Empress is incompetent. I cannot stand idly by and watch the Dacian dynasty fall. Only under my rule can Dacian regain its former glory.
What a wonderful uncle you are. Still clinging to your treasonous ambitions at a time like this, still dreaming of usurping the throne.
Rest assured, even if I have to fight to the death, I will bring back Prince Baxian's head.
You're just like the Wo nation. Arrogant and ignorant.
You ignorant fool. How dare you insult my Wo nation? My army of 300,000 will crush the Dacian capital.
Ah, Prince Sakamaru Fuji, please, remain calm. This Zhou Fan is cunning and treacherous. He's defending the city with so few men. There must be a trap. We must proceed with caution.
Prince Baxian, since when have you become so timid? Even if that spoiled brat has some trick up his sleeve, can he possibly stop my army of 300,000? My soldiers could drown him with their spit alone.
Have you forgotten Zhou Fan's Iron Man? Such divine weapons, he has many of them.
What? Why didn't you say so sooner?
Prince, you're not getting cold feet, are you?
Afraid of what? If my Woe Nation obtains these divine weapons, we could rule the entire world.
Your Woe Nation truly never changes. A bunch of misfits dreaming of world domination.
How dare you? You insult my Woe Nation again and again. I, Sakamaru Fuji, will take your head today to boost my army's morale.
Take my head? In your dreams.
My Woe Nation's 300,000 troops are called misfits by your mouth. I will conquer the capital, loot it for 3 days, and then slaughter it for another 3.
Zhou Fan, if you care for the people, then persuade the Empress to surrender peacefully. Hand over the Iron Man. And then let Prince Sakamaru Fuji behead you. Otherwise, when we storm the capital, the slaughter will be on your head. You will be the eternal sinner of the Qian.
Prince Baxian, oh Prince Baxian. You keep saying it's for Qian, for the people, but I see you're only trying to satisfy your own selfish desires.
So, what? I, your king, am the true son of heaven of Qian. If the commoners die for me, it is their honor.
Damn it. You disregard the people's safety, yet you speak so righteously. It's disgusting.
Hypocrite. When I catch you, I'll parade you through the streets for 10 days.
You catch me? With what? Your AK unit? Behind me, I have an army of 300,000. How will you catch me?
Just wait until I reveal my secret weapon. It'll scare you to death.
I, the prince, don't believe there's anything in this world that can stop my army of 300,000. Hear my command. Whoever beheads Zhou Fan today
will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold.
Attack.
We're done for. The enemy is charging. We have no way to resist.
This is nothing like the battle at Yunzhou.
On my signal. Helicopters, deploy.
Zhou Fan. So this is your secret weapon? These lumps of iron flying in the sky. How can they possibly fight the enemy?
Darling, watch closely. Bombs away.
To be continued.
What is this thing?
This is a fighter jet I spent a fortune to build. This is modern warfare. Air superiority is king.
This flying piece of metal has such terrifying power.
All troops, scatter. Use arrows on those iron lumps.
This fighter jet is incredible.
Of course. Why else would it be called a secret weapon?
The arrows can't even touch it. This fighter jet is practically invincible.
Naturally. This fighter can travel 1,000 miles in a day. I've already dispatched several to the Woe Kingdom. By now, the Woe Kingdom is probably already destroyed.
What?
You're going to destroy the Woe Kingdom.
Is that so hard to believe? While destroying a nation is an evil act, however, the sin is in the present, but the merit will last for generations.
Young Master Zhou, your righteousness. I, the prefect, am deeply impressed. For Qian to have a general like you is truly a blessing for the people.
Yes, Dark Eon is saved.
Well said. Sin in the present, merit for generations. My heart is greatly comforted.
Prince Hidemaru Fujito, we must retreat, or our entire army will be annihilated.
Retreat. Our Woe Kingdom Bushido Code has no concept of desertion. I will fight my way into the capital.
As long as the Green Hills remain, there'll be no shortage of firewood. Your Highness, we must retreat.
Since you advise it so earnestly, we shall withdraw for now. We'll make new plans later. Our land of Wa is protected by the sea. I don't believe Zhou Fan has the power to cross it.
Report.
An urgent dispatch.
News has just arrived. Wa has been destroyed.
What?
Wa?
This is an outrage.
Today,
Zhou Fan and I will fight to the death.
Charge.
Kill Zhou Fan.
Avenge Wa.
Attack.
AK unit, open fire. Demons.
They're demons.
Fall back.
Am I seeing things? 300,000 troops from Wa. We're routed just like that.
Wa itself has been destroyed. What's 300,000 troops? They're no match for young Master Zhou.
Excellent.
Hua is about to fall.
Glory to our great Daqian.
Oh no. The virtuous king and the Hua prince are trying to escape.
Don't worry. They won't get far.
Your Highness,
Good. The virtuous king is dead. Hua is destroyed. Our great Daqian is finally at peace. I will report everything truthfully to His Majesty, and rewards will be given accordingly.
Summon Zhou Fan to the court.
This humble subject kowtows to your majesty.
By the mandate of heaven, the Empress decrees, in recognition of Zhou Fan's merit in quelling the virtuous king's rebellion, we hereby restore our marriage contract with him.
Young Master Zhou, why are you just standing there? Hurry and accept the decree. This way, you can rightfully marry Her Majesty.
This humble subject refuses to accept the decree.
What? Young Master Zhou, have you lost your mind?
how dare you?
You dare defy an imperial decree, your majesty? Qin Xiaoyue promised me that your majesty would grant me a marriage. If your majesty now wishes to restore the old contract, this humble subject cannot agree.
You truly wish to refuse?
Strange. Why does that voice sound so familiar?
Raise your head and look at us. We shall give you one more chance.
You're the Empress?
The one and only.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. We ask you once more. This decree. Will you accept it or not?
I accept. This humble subject accepts the decree. I will enter the palace to serve your majesty.
In your dreams. We shall confer upon you the title of Marquis Wuan, to pacify the realm for us.
I don't care. I want to enter the bridal chamber right now.